There we go. Okay, now we're live. Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing all right. Hope you guys are doing something fun for the weekend. Hang on a second here. I'm having... It's gonna be a rough start. It's been a hot second since I was streaming, so I just want to make sure everything is good. All right. I think we're set. All right. Welcome, my adventurers. Oh boy. We're a little rusty today, but that's okay. That's okay. Let me turn this music down. It's like blaring here, but awesome. Sweet. All right. Welcome, adventurers, to another quest. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. Grab a chair, get cozy, come on in, and I'm Gwen, your dungeon master, and if you're not new to the channel and you've been here before, snacks are in the fridge, you know where to go. So, let's get this party started. Today, it's time to actually do something in this area that I've been planning to do, but to do that, I need to kind of clear out this whole area so I can get planning. And so, yeah, all these trees that you see here need to go, and so that's what we're going to be working on today. This is going to be a very chill stream, and yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead, get started. I'll probably start closest. I don't know why I'm leaving my bed up there, but it is what it is. Ugh. All right. One tree down. Probably like 100 to go. You're gonna have so much wood at the end of this digging. What's up, Copper? This is such cool terrain, Jen. I know. This is like the sole reason I picked this seed to check out and had like some cool stuff next to spawn. So this was on that list. So I was like, yeah, I'll give it a go. See what's up. And I saw the seed and I was like, dude, I have to build a jungle something here. And that's when I was like, I should build my D&D maps. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Mojo Beast, how is it going? All set for some deforestation? Absolutely. I just started. So we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping it doesn't take all stream. Hopefully we can get more than just deforestation, but we'll see how it goes. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing well. I'm tired though. I am so exhausted. I had a work trip last week that took me out of town, so that's why I wasn't streaming. So I took that Friday off because I had to drive like 6-7-ish hours to the location for work. And then it was like 10-hour days all week. And then I drove back on Thursday. And I was just like, there is absolutely no way I'm going to have the energy to stream. So I was like, nah, we're not going to stream last week. So I didn't. And then, of course, this week I had to do all my reports for the work trip. So I was writing those all week. And it was another like 9-10-hour days this week. So I'm gonna level with you guys. My energy is just it's at a comfortable like 5 or 6, but not so much that I can't do a stream for you guys. I was looking forward to it, and I think this will be a chill way to get back into things, hang out with you guys. I've missed you guys, for sure. I missed this last week. So yeah, if I'm a little zombie-like, that's why. But yeah. A 6 to 7 hour drive is wild. Yeah, I know. And for those that are in Europe, you probably are like, that's crazy. But so 6-7 hours is like for an American, like depending on where you're going, is pretty typical. Like most people will drive like 6-7 hours for like a vacation. So for me, the state that I live in, a lot of us like to go to what is called up north. And that is a 6-7 hour drive just to go to like a cabin in the woods. So yeah, But, you know, I got paid for the travel, so I can't complain. Kat, you're here. Welcome. Glad you're here. Got any chores that I'm keeping you company with today? Yeah, it's a long drive, Copper. I mean, like I said, I got paid. I did it. It's over. It's behind me. I hopefully don't have to do it again. I'm trying to get into a position with my company to do something different. So a little bit about what I do. I'm an environmental auditor. So that's why work takes me out of town a lot, because I go to different companies and audit their environmental program. But I've been recently enjoying what is called GIS, Geographic Information Systems. If you've never heard of it, it's basically like making maps. So I've been enjoying that, so I'm trying to move into that area of my company to... oh, I am full up on stuff here. So we'll see how that goes. Trying to read chat and like focus at the same time here. Hold on, let me get situated and then I'll get caught up on chat. There we go. It's a long drive. It's like just too big. That's like just to the big hospital. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean, Kat. What's going on? What? I don't understand. No, sadly, I probably can't be on for too long, but I did work on the art. Awesome! Yeah, no, at no obligation to hang out for the entirety of the stream. You guys chill, hang out for as long as you want. Man, dealing with big trees can be annoying sometimes. That's why I live in farming birch and survival recently. Yeah, especially the oak. I think the tree that's like I hate the most to harvest is mangrove. Ugh, those are the worst. Oh man, now the music is little. Hang on, we're gonna bump the music up a little bit. Sometimes the music is too overbearing, and then sometimes it's not. Sometimes you can hardly hear it. At the hospital thing, it's like 3 to 4 hours. Oh, to the big hospital for me and my fam. Oof, that's rough. My wife used to audit audit companies in Canada, in the Canadian Arctic. Oh, and sometimes had to fly out crazy remote locations to do inventory stuff. Yowza! I can't even think what that would be like. That's crazy. For my master's project that I was gonna do, like, back in, like, it was, like, 2018, 2019, I actually, my background is in air quality. My bed's all the way up there. Dang. So yeah, specifically in air quality, and my master's project was going to be setting up air quality monitors in a small Alaskan community. So they can kind of like monitor their own air emissions from oil companies, and try and keep the place, kids healthy and everything like that. But, so that was like in the Arctic Circle. And when I was planning the trip, I was like, I don't know, like, I kind of have a fear of flying, and then going that far up, I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to accomplish this. But, I actually did my master's program in Puerto Rico, my project there. One of the students actually was from Puerto Rico. He graduated a year before me, and we kind of collabed on a project, and it turned out pretty good. So I went to Puerto Rico, and that was really fun. But oh, there's my hoe. Other exciting news. I know some of the Arcadians that are chilling, and I posted in our Discord what I did earlier this week, but I went to a concert for like the first time in 10-ish years. Linkin Park is back on tour, and they came to my area, and I was like, yeah, we're going. They're my favorite band. Grew up with them, and it was an awesome show. I loved it. I was like, I need to go again. And my husband and I, we got like VIP tickets, and so we got like cool merch. We hung out in like the VIP lounge, checked out they had like some memorabilia on display, like guitars and the records and stuff. So it was pretty sweet. Being a little older now though, staying up to like, we were up till like midnight. The concert didn't end till 11. So my husband and I were like, oof, oof. And it was on a Monday night of all nights. But we took the day after off and it was fun. It was great. I would do it again. I'm still going through like all my pictures and videos that I took, and I'm just like, I wish I could just like go back and, you know, relive the night again. It was great. Yeah, Copper, it was awesome. Definitely recommend concerts. And since we had the VIP tickets, we were like right behind the pit, so we got like to see everything. Like we were like front and center, right behind the pit. Didn't have to like crane our necks like up to like watch them the whole time. And at the end of the show, like, you know how they throw out the like the drumstick or like the pick. So the drummer, God, I can't remember his name. I think they got a new drummer. It's not Brad. It's Colin. I think it's Colin. Something like that. Anyway, he, it was like his last drumstick, and he like points directly at me and throws it. It hits my husband in the head and bounces off of his head behind him, and the guy next to me caught it. I was so like, I can't, like, A, I was like, I can't believe that happened. And B, I was like, babe, it was 3 feet in front of you. You missed it. And he's like, I know. Oh, but that's okay. I think Red and Nusi like their live music. Yeah. Any of their music, Nojo. I don't know. I don't know. Something about Linkin Park. They're just, I know every single song. And they're like the only band that I really know every single song to. So yeah, it was a great night. 10 out of 10 would do again. Even getting the VIP tickets. It made like the seats really worth it, because then you didn't have to deal with like the nosebleeds, and the cool merch package was really awesome. But if you can snag the pit tickets, that's cool too. Usually they're like $50 just to stand on the, you know, next to the stage. Cause yeah, Mike Shinoda walked around on the edge of the pit, like shaking people's hands and everything like that. So that's always worth it too. I think if you get beamed in the head by something at a concert, the rule is you should get to keep it. I know, right? Those leaves are decaying super fast. This is a Vanilla Tweaks thing, right? I can't, Copper Rabbit, I don't remember if it is a Vanilla Tweaks thing. I did bump up I think the tick just a smidge for the leaf decay. Or it is a Vanilla Tweaks thing. I can't remember. Or a mod. I know I did something for the leaf decay, because I cannot stand just tree tops hanging about. I did get to see Oasis in London last month. First time I've been at a concert in many years, and it was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, concerts is a whole nother experience for sure. I used to work when I was in high school. I live like 15 minutes from a music theater, and I used to work at that music theater. So I've been to, I mean, concerts are awesome even if I'm working them. So who was there? Ozfest, I worked there. Rage Against the Machine. Linkin Park, obviously, when they did Project Revolution. Jimmy Buffett played there every single year. Dave Matthews Band. Who else did I see there? Kiss and Motley Crue. Actually, I didn't work that concert. My coworker hooked me up with some free tickets. Oh, Nickelback was there. Oh man, that was so many years ago. Funny story with that one. I was working, and the venue sits at the bottom of a hill, And so a lot of it is very like hilly terrain. So like when you go around corners and stuff, they're like blind corners. And one of the bathrooms sits next to the backstage access. And the opener that year for Nickelback was, I think, Red. And they had a dune buggy, and Chad Kroeger from Nickelback and a couple other dudes, like, literally took the dune buggy and started just, like, ripping out in the parking lot. And, like, security came up and was, like, chasing them out of the parking lot, like, you can't be here doing this. Which they obviously don't care. And so when I was working that bathroom that was next to the backstage access, they come flying up with the dune buggy, turn the corner, and, like, pass me. And, like, it's clearly, like, Chad Kroeger in the passenger seat. And I yell out to him, like, I'm literally, like, feet in front of this dune buggy. And I'm, like, having fun or something like that. I don't remember. Like, he waves and I waved. And I looked at my friend who was also working there. And I was like, wait a second. Is that who I think it was? And so, like, I go up to the security guard that was on the hill. And I was like, was that Chad Kroeger? And he's like, yes. And then, like, security comes up from backstage to chase him down again. And he's like, yeah, they're having fun with the dune buggy. And I'm like, oh my god. So I nearly got taken out by Chad Kroeger on a dune buggy. Highlight of that year. But yeah, Linkin Park was my first concert in, like, the last 10 years. No, that's a lie. I went to go see High Kings last year at Irish Fest. They were amazing. Freaking awesome. Loved it. It rained, but didn't care. They put on a great show, too. But yeah, that's kind of like all the concert. Well, I did go see Nickelback. They put on a heck of a show. I remember back, like, 10 years ago. It's quite some claim to fame. Yeah, when you work at a music theater, you have some stories. I think my brother told me a story where he was going backstage on the go-kart, like, or the golf cart to, I can't remember what he was doing. And it was Dave Matthews' show, and Dave Matthews likes to ride his bike around backstage, and I think my brother said he nearly hit him. So that was fun. And my other brother, so yeah, my whole family worked at the music theater. My eldest brother still works there, but my eldest brother, I think, had to babysit Sharon Osbourne's dog one time. Yeah, crazy. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, if you have a local music theater, highly recommend that to work there for a job. You'll have some crazy stories and a crazy good time. So yeah, that was my week and last week. What about you guys? What did you guys get up to last week? Enough about me. I want to hear what you guys did. Even if it's boring. I don't care if it's just you worked. It's part of life, you know? Got my wisdom teeth removed. Cat. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I hope the pain wasn't horrible, and I hope you're recovering good. Don't get dry socket. Been working on my own videos, got a couple plastic models, and just been hanging out otherwise. Nice, Copper. Like YouTube videos? And plastic models, like making cars or like something like that. I'm in pain, but I persist. Yeah, don't be... Okay, like, I'm one of those people that, like, when I'm in pain, I always, like, put it off to take pain medication. Don't do that with your wisdom teeth. I got mine taken out at the beginning of the year, and I was on some hardcore pain medicine, and I was like, I don't want to take it, but I've never been, like, pain was like 11 out of 10. Oh, it was horrible. Copper, yeah, YouTube videos. Sweet. I haven't worked. I know I promised you guys a video for August, and I'm sorry. I haven't been working on it. I've been working on other stuff. I'm sorry. It's halfway done. Let's just put it that way. It's almost done. Okay, I brought torches, and I've been forgetting to, like, place torches around so I don't get ambushed by some mobs here. Ugh. Okay, I should just keep the bed on me. See? There they are. I know, every 3 hours I get more meds. All will be good. Okay. That will get you through the wisdom teeth. I do not want to get, like, I do not wish getting wisdom teeth taken out on anybody. That is, the first week just absolutely sucks. As you know, Kat. Oh, man. And then I was having issues with my pain meds not lasting the 3 to 4 hours, and so I was like literally suffering through like the last hour of pain. Oh man, it was bad. And then once you're finally like healed up and you're like, yeah, I want to eat stuff, then you're just like constantly thinking of like, oh man, like, because you got the holes back there, right? And you're like, I don't want to eat because food gets stuck in there. And food does get stuck in there, but hopefully your oral surgeon will give you like this syringe that you literally like every time you eat have to like squirt the stuff out of. I'm sorry if this is gross, guys. It's the reality. Where am I with the chat? Sorry, guys. Okay, Mojo. I've been spending pretty much all of my free time on Minecraft stuff. Heck yeah. Did I explain the big mapping project I've been working on? I forgot. I don't think so. Is that related to your D&D stuff? I got a World War I plane as a gift from a volunteer at a local air museum, as well as separate one that was on that was ordered later. Awesome. Well, that's cool. That's really cool. It does, bro. It does. I know, Kat. I'm wishing you a speedy recovery for sure. Do tell about that mapping project. Sounds interesting. I will in a second. I want to get through chats. And not being able to eat real food. Yep. Also, if you're not eating real food, be prepared to drop like 15 pounds because that's what happened to me. But also hungry. Yep. And I did get one of those. Nice. Yeah. Mashed potatoes are amazing. Mac and cheese is amazing. Eggs are amazing. Rice is amazing. So hopefully that helps with food. So the mapping project, so like the GIS work, it's not like any just like one project. It's for, so like what clients will sometimes do is they'll be like, hey, I need a map to designate where all my stormwater controls are. So like now we're getting into like real like profession talk. So sometimes they'll have like coordinates that say like, you know, like the XY coordinate, like, oh, here's where all the stormwater is. They'll give an Excel spreadsheet and then I go on a map and put points on a map. That's kind of like the basics of doing GIS. There's like really cool, like what I did before at my old job is our air quality monitoring network needed to get like revamped because I used to work at a uranium mill tailings cleanup project, and so with that there was a lot of air monitoring associated with that. So as we moved the mill tailings from one location to another location, I needed to make like the air network kind of like match as, you know, the pile changes and shifted. So I am taking this bed with me first off, so I don't want to get caught unawares. Gotta go, sadly. Work on the art and post soon. Bye, Gwen. Bye, Kat. Thanks for hanging out. Fast recovery to you, and hope the healing goes well. Thanks for hanging. So I basically, so with that project, I had to like figure out general airflows up and down, like through the area that the projects were located on, and based on like meteorology stuff, without getting too technical, figured out, you know, where the location of new air monitors should be, and then based on regulations with radiation standards and what's required for like monitoring around the boundary, changed that all up, so made a new map of that, and then based on the results I got from like all my testing from the monitors, so like gamma radiation, radon, and all those results, I made concentration maps for our quarterly reporting. So that's kind of more along the lines of like the GIS work that I have been working on, or have worked on. Yes, it is. I've made a map room with a big world map using vanilla Minecraft maps. Oh, wow. It goes all the way to the world border, which is 16K by 16K. Mojo! You're crazy! I spent about 20 hours just flying around and filling maps in. That is insane, dude. Wow. Hi, Gwen. Hi, Toshi. How's work? I can't do your name like Lala. I'm gonna embarrass myself, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Toshi! No, she does it so much cooler. I can't do a Lala Toshi. Oh, man. Work is working. Nice. At least it's working. You're making the monies. That's the important part, is making the monies. Oh, goodness, guys. I don't think, as much as I'd love to say, like, I'm not stopping this stream until all these trees are gone, that's just not happening. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to cut it after, like, a few hours. I'm taking, oh, I'm a serial underestimator of how long things will take. Dude, Mojo, you're a Minecraft player. You will always underestimate how long a project will take. I mean, did you see how much I struggled with trying to get D&D Town finished? I was like, oh yeah, this should be super easy, just do this. No, it took me like 2 years on the server to finish it. And for some reason today, my braces are particularly annoying. Not like, I would say like not painful, but like extra pressure feeling. If you ever had braces, you know how that feels. It's just like right back here, there's like extra pressure. You could totally do it, a 24-hour stream. Here we come. No. No. Are you gonna moderate 24 hours? Huh, Toshi? If you're gonna moderate 24 hours, I'll do it. I'll do it. But only if you mod for 24 hours straight. No sleeping. No sleeping on the job. What would I do for 24 hours? That would be a grind, you guys. I don't know. I guess I could work on a build. It'd be like back and forth between creative and this world to like build something. I don't know. What would you guys enjoy watching for 24 hours on Minecraft? God, a 24-hour stream. I would die. I can barely make it through 3 hours. Maybe, okay, I'll issue a challenge. I will, if we get monetized in 2026, I will do a 24-hour stream as a celebration. How does that sound? What lava? What the heck is there lava? That will be the goal. If we get monetized in 2026, I'll do a 24-hour live stream for you guys. So what that means is y'all need to go watch 5 videos all the way through. That's what you guys need to do if you want this 24-hour live stream. Because we have the subscribers to get monetized. It's the watch hours. It's the 4,000 hours of watch time that's killing me. It's a date. Thanks, Mojo. Alright, now we're in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. I hope we have fun and games. Speaking speaking of jungle, I watched, well, I guess you couldn't say that I watched Jumanji. I fell asleep to Jumanji the other night. Forgot how good that movie was. Not like, I mean, that movie, the original Jumanji was good too. Roger that, boss. Thank you, Copper. And tell your friends. How about that? Tell your friends. Get your friends in this adventuring party. Gosh, if I could be monetized. Oh man. Just like thinking how nice this would be to just, this is my job. Chill with you guys, make videos, talk about D&D. Oh, come on. Fine. I don't know. As much as, I mean, I love doing the D&D stuff too. Sometimes though I do miss just like the regular Minecraft content. But there's my rockets. If you're trying to grow on YouTube, you gotta stick to a niche. So there's some days where I'm just like, man, I just want to throw out a regular old Minecraft video. I guess there's nothing stopping me from doing that. I appreciate the GNR reference. Dude, Guns N' Roses was my life in high school. Thought I was like so edgy because I listened to like classic rock when I was in high school. I was like Metallica and Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith, Rolling Stones. I'm focusing. Where am I gonna land? I want to land on top of a tree. Nailed it. I found my niche to stick to, and this one is cool one that you got here. Well, thank you, Copper. I'm trying to make it cool. I'm trying to walk that line of D&D and Minecraft. I love building things that has a story. Like, I just don't want to build for the sake of building. So I like the idea of like everything having a story, and I'm like, well, that fits with D&D, and then like trying to find a way to like, I don't know, do quests, and I don't know. I was playing with the idea like back in D&D Town on the Arcadia server. I was trying to figure out a way to like, if someone was to like open a chest and take an item from it, that it would alert an iron golem. Like, because it would like simulate like stealing or something like that. And obviously like stealing is bad, so consequences for that. But I don't know, the redstone didn't quite work out, and so I was like, I'll scrap that idea. So I was like, no, I kind of like going to a town. You have to gather so much reputation before you can go on to the next quest. So I made it work. But yeah, and then when I don't want to say I left Arcadia. Let's say taking a break from Arcadia. I was like, what could I do in a solo world? And so yeah, when I saw this map, I was like, hey, this reminds me of my D&D campaign that I did. Oh my god, I started it when I was in my master's program. No, after my master's program. There was two that I did. I did one during my master's program, which I'm going to include some of the locations from there. And then the one that I did after my master's program. So the continent is, the idea is that like, it's the like steam revolution essentially. And so instead of playing in full medieval, it's like that time period between like the old and the new. So like new things are gonna be like steampunk kind of like style, I guess, is really the only way that I can think about it. So like there was a train. I did a train, not a train heist, but like a train murder mystery. That was kind of fun. And then the main city was based off, well, I guess not based off of, but has similar vibes to, I know we talked about this before, Arcane. And then there's one area that at the bottom of like, there's like a mountain range cutting the continent in half, and at the bottom of that mountain range is a jungle with jungle runes. And I didn't quite develop that area quite yet for the campaigns. So, oh, where is that bed? Did I put, uh-oh. Guys, there it is. Ow. So I was like, cool, that'd be, like, I'm gonna put that jungle area here and develop the story as I go. And, like, the main point, I guess, like, the main bad person was a D&D character that I've been, like, I've played her on and off. And she doesn't want people to, I guess, people that don't, this is very much like Harry Potter, but she doesn't want people that are not magically born to be able to do, like, magical abilities, because in this time period, magic is being, like, bottled and stored and, like, sold, so, like, basically, like, lightning in a bottle kind of idea. So she's like, no, you can't, like, you weren't born with magical abilities and therefore can't use magic. So she's constantly, so that's like the bad guy that's like fighting the change, and so that's going on while there's like, what did I have? I had like 5 sleeping titans all around the continent, and the jungle is where one of the titans is sleeping. And so I had like, it was crazy. I need to like write the story out for you guys to really like give you the context of like what was going on in that world. All I remember is we literally ran one or two sessions, and then because, you know, we were all adults, we just couldn't continue doing it. So we only ran one session in that world, but I want to bring that world back to life. It was so fun to create, and I wanted to see how everything went. Getting inspired by Arcane is definitely something we have in common. Absolutely, dude. I love Arcane. When I saw the first season, I was like, wait a second, this is the vibe of the world I'm creating. What? So cool. So definitely getting more inspiration from that. Never seen Arcane. I've heard good things about it, dude. Copper. Go watch Arcane. That's all I gotta say. Go watch Arcane. Also, before we get going, I'm gonna take a little bit of a hydration break. So if you haven't drinking today, take your drinks. Ooh, sorry, earthquake. Highly recommend it. It was so good. I'll add it to my list. Yes. And you don't, so what's really cool is you don't need to, like, you didn't need to have played World of Warcraft. No, not World of Warcraft. League of Legends to know what's going on. I mean, I'm sure it helps understand some of more, like, story arcs and stuff. But I've never played League of Legends, and I was able to follow. It was great. I was like hooked from the first 5 minutes of watching. So yeah, that was the world I created after I graduated. So that was like, I don't know, like slightly before COVID. The art style's so pretty. Oh yeah. I'm glad that they take their time, like between when Arcane, the first season came out, and between the second, like they took their time on the art and like weren't rushing things, which is great. I think more production and movies and shows need to just like stop doing this, like pushing people to meet a deadline. It's like, especially with like video games and animated things, it's just like, no, let the artists take their time to make it right. I am so sick of all this like rushed art, rushed work, and it's like you get a subpar product, your workers are totally burned out. It's just, it's not good. So I'm glad they took their time. as much as they needed to get it done. And I'm glad I waited, what was it, like 4 or 5 years? Although the second season is a little bit, personally, for me, it was hard to follow. I think I just need to watch it again now that I've, like, the initial ooh and ah is done. So if I watch it again, I'm sure it'll all make sense. She's back at it! Preach it! What's up, Brayden? How you doing? It's been a hot minute. I took off last week. I had to work. I had to work a real job last week. I went out of town again. So I was like, I'm gonna be way too tired. So I just decided to focus on chilling out, not stressing myself out with a stream. Because I was like, Friday, I was dead to the world. So I was like, this is not conducive for streaming. And yeah, so I'm back. How have you been? What have you been up to? I am making shulker monsters. Doing good. Waiting for my sauna. Your sauna to be delivered? Okay. I want to say, like, explain, but like, is it one of those like single person like room saunas? I'm assuming. Been saving for it forever. Nice. That's awesome. How's the fam? Fam doing good? Oops. Okay, guys, I have a nasty shulker monster starting, and I don't like it. I think I can manage. I don't want to have the wrath of the cleaning lady come down on me. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. We're staying organized. I do not want to get back to camp and be like, what am I gonna do with all of this? There we go. Done. Doing good. Rose is sleeping 12 hours at night. Yay! Finally! At 3 months old. We're so happy as can be. That's exciting! That's awesome. I'm glad she's finally sleeping through the night. That's awesome. Now you can finally get some sleep at night. Have you seen Korn's Underworld base this season? It's one of her inspirations, Zahn from our— No, I haven't. I'm gonna have to check out her videos. I mean, I need to check out all of my Arcadian videos after I went on the tour. Was it like 2 weeks ago for the charity stream? Which, guys, Arcadia had, let's see, they had a charity stream about 2 weeks ago for Gamers Outreach, and they raised over $2,000. It was awesome. And I signed up for the world tour. Obviously went on the world tour. And they are killing it this year. The builds are absolutely amazing. So happy for them. And like, amazing that they reached $2,000. I think their goal was like, what, if you remember Mojo, what was it, like $800 or something dollars? So like, obviously they blew past their goal. So proud of them, guys. I miss them. I was on the when it was time for everyone to leave, I was like, this is weird. I'm being kicked off the server. But it's all right. We'll see what next year brings. For sure. Oh, little ocelot. I don't have anything. They eat fish, right? I don't have any fish. Can't tame an ocelot. Although, guys, I need seeds. Because if we see a gray parrot, you know I have to tame it. So I think I'm going to have to get some seeds to tame a parrot. Okay, we're gonna, okay. Okay. Keep organized. Where have I been putting seeds? Let's put them here. Okay. Done. Okay. Alright. I have half a hillside done. Whoa. It's alright, we'll get there. Actually, this is a great way to get leaves, because y'all know me. I love my terrain, my trees, and my bushes, and custom stuff. Sometimes it's just like a pain in the butt to just go and harvest leaves, so I'm trying to keep as many as I can here. Oh man, I'm not gonna need any wood for a long time, continuing like this. I'm stuck. Pretty sure their initial goal was 250 and they almost 10 times did. Absolutely wild. Dang. Yeah, it's tough like when you're small, like a small community like that. Obviously like you want to shoot for like high goals, but you also want to keep like the goals reasonable. So it's like I'm sure at the time when they're like, "Oh yeah, 250 like so reasonable." But I don't think Arcadians know how big our community is. We got a pretty awesome community. And then I think, was it like one person actually donated 1,000, I mean, I think $, because I think that's what we used for the currency since it's an American outreach or American charity, I think. Anyway, that was crazy. I don't think anybody was gonna expect that. So first off, awesome, and that person is amazing. And I think that's really what like did it, where we're like, okay, now what do we do for stretch goals? No, but it was great. So I ended up donating too, because I had a little extra cash to give to charity. And so I pushed them to their, I think 2,000, it was like their 2,000 mark. And so I got a build on the server, and I got to prank another, like one of the Arcadians. And if you guys been with me for a while, y'all know I had to prank Top. And that was fun. I told them to leave like little signs everywhere to the lyric, the Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way song, because like every time Top and I hang out together, for some reason we always sing I Want It That Way. So they left little signs everywhere with the lyrics around it in Top's face. On top of what I already did in his house when I was on the server tour. So it was twice as good. Squidlick, she's so great. Yeah. Yeah. She needs like a Arcadian plaque or something like that. A thank you plaque. Hey, Mojang. Can we have backpacks in the game yet? Bundles are a great start, but man, I could use a backpack. I mean, I guess I could throw a mod on, but I'm trying to, like, not mod the heck out of this world because, let's be real here, we're getting, like, Minecraft's updates left and right, and I cannot keep up. There's just so many going on. Like, I'm still rocking on, like, 25.1 or something like that. One of the older ones. But I heard the copper update's gonna be amazing, so I'll definitely be updating when the copper update comes out. I want the little copper dudes. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, I have to have... Okay, I'm gonna put as many of them copper guys in the jungle runes. For sure, they'd fit, like, right in. What? Quivers, too. Yeah. Special zones for arrows to not have them clog inventory space would be nice. Absolutely. Because it's... Especially when you have infinity and you just hang on to that one arrow, it's just like, come on. I know playing... What was it? Better Minecraft... Backpack, you like the backpack. Oh, which backpack mod is it? There's a backpack mod where not only do you get the inventory space, you get like these little tubes on the side of the backpack for like you can either put lava or water in there. So I always carried around like one tube of each. So that was always convenient. And then you get like a little sleeping bag. That was nice. Phantom, what's up? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Just chilling, hanging out. And cookers have been an idea in Mojang since like alpha. Really? Get on it, Mojang. I was a bit sad that Squid was working during the server tour because I get on great with her and she's done some collabs with Alex as well. Oh, that's awesome. It's cool. Doing awesome. How about you? I am, like I told these guys that are already here, and I'll tell you the same thing. I am straight up exhausted. But I'm happy to be hanging out with you guys. I can't think of any other better way to spend my Friday. Chilling with you guys, playing some Minecraft, talking nerdy stuff, listening to some sweet D&D music, getting to the vibe, destroying a forest, which is ironic considering that I was talking about environmental auditing for my job. Don't look at what I'm doing here. This doesn't count. Oh, man. By the way, the moment that you discovered which house was top, you also realized you could mess with them. Cracked me up. Of course. I can't, Mojo. I can't not go to a top base and be like, yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Absolutely not. Top 3 movies of all time. Oh my god. Brayden, don't make me think. Of all time? Crap. Okay, well, the first one off the dome, Free Willy. It's silly, but I grew up with Free Willy. My oldest memory is of me, if you've ever seen the movie, and like not like DVD version, like old, I'm gonna date myself here, VHS. At the beginning they had that Michael Jackson music video, and I remember dancing to that in my living room as a child. So like that's number 1 of all time. Number 2, this is another corny one, but it's another one that was off the top of my dome. Beauty and the Beast, original, 91, animated Disney. That movie is a lot of, it defined who I am as a person, quite honestly, growing up. The tape on that VHS, along with Free Willy, is probably deteriorated. And my third, oh my goodness. If I had to put on, let's see, gosh. It has to, okay. This is like, if I blank out, it's because I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking hard about this one. I feel like it has to be a vampire movie, and the one that I am really like going like, yeah, I think that's the one, would have to be Interview with a Vampire. For sure. So those are like the top 3. Free Willy. I have to go with Free Willy 1. Original Disney, Beauty and the Beast, and Interview with a Vampire. Yeah, Disney when they made great movies. I think... Yeah, okay. Disney has... Or am I thinking Pixar? I might be thinking Pixar. That's been coming out with banger movies lately. Turning Red was amazing. I cried like a frickin' baby. Elemental, that was amazing too. But yeah, top 3. Dang, you made me think on that one. I want Disney to do a return to 2D like Atlantis. They are, okay, so I don't know if this is just an internet rumor. I heard they're making a live action Atlantis. I don't know how to feel about it. If they can not just do like a scene for scene like what they did with Train Your Dragon, and actually like go into more story and character development, I could see it working, but I also could see people having heartache with it. Not more live action. Yes. Copper. We're in the age of millennials being adults and having kids, and nostalgia sells. So they're like, yes, cash cow here with these live actions. More of what we don't want. Okay, Brayden, you say that though, but like if you look at like the box office sales on opening weekends, they're through the freaking roof. And Disney's like, okay, yes, success on this, do more. But, and I think that's like a lot of the reason they're doing it too, is because us millennials are just sitting here like, oh yeah, Lilo and Stitch, I used to love that movie, live action shouldn't be too bad. And then you go see it as on opening weekend, and then you go, oh no, this was as bad as I thought. Because ticket prices have quadrupled in the past 15 years. Yeah, that too, for sure. I agree. Going out to the movies is like been an $80 affair lately. But we go to a theater that like we can get not just like popcorn and drinks, we can get like actual food, and they have sweet seats and everything like that. Mojo, for me, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Yes! So you should know what my hair looks like. Well, I don't know if you can see it with the headphones on. Let me take the headphones on. But yeah, I did the Ramona haircut. So yeah, I love Scott Pilgrim too. Lord of the Rings trilogy. Oh, a freaking classic. And the Muppet Christmas Carol. I have a lot of their I have a lot of other favorites, but those are probably my most three we watched. Those are good. Those are good choices. Especially Muppet Christmas Carol. Dude, I cannot watch any other Christmas Carol movie. Well, I guess there was one other one that was really good. It was called, I think it was just called Scrooge, and it was on Hulu. It was dark though, but I love that stuff. Good choices. What about you guys? Throw your top 3 movie choices in the chat. Let's see how nerdy we all are together with some of these picks. But how much more nostalgia would sell if it was 2D animation like older ones? Yeah, but they're not gonna remake 2D animated movies though, like if you think about it, because they already did that, unless they come up with new stories and sequels. But you know, all know how sequels go. Yes, thank you. I do have the Ramona hair. This is like my 4th time doing the Ramona hair. I love it. It works so well for me. You know, I'm a movie snob though, so it doesn't mean much. I have to say. I know! We won't talk about your opinions with the Minecraft movie. I loved it. I think it was just a straight up feel-good movie. What everyone needs. It didn't take itself seriously. You can watch it and you know you're gonna have a laugh and not have to think too hard about it. Just finished rewatching Lord of the Rings Extended Trilogy. Nice! This is take a point away from my nerd creds, but I haven't watched the extended Lord of the Rings yet. I am waiting to, I don't know what I'm waiting for. I guess I'm waiting for something. But they're like, you know, they're like almost 4 hours long. So like, you kind of have to carve out a chunk of your life to watch them. Same thing with like, isn't there like Harry Potter extended? I don't think there is. I mean, my top 3 might be Castle in the Sky. Ooh, yep. The tie between prequel trilogy and the original trilogy. And Polar Express. That's something that I put on every Christmas list. Even then, I think it'd be more ties. The prequel ties. Hang on. Okay, so a tie between the prequel trilogy and original trilogy. Are you talking Lord of the Rings, Copper? I think you are. I don't know any other trilogy. I was gonna say Twilight, but I was like, no, that's a saga. Star Wars. Oh! Oh! Right. It took me a long time. I'm not a huge... Star Wars isn't my... I know this is gonna be a controversial take, but Star Wars is not my jam. I've seen them. I probably... Oh, what am I doing? Guys, I'm trying to focus on organizing here. Y'all have got me talking about Star Wars. I hate to admit it, but I grew up watching the original, The Phantom Menace. I don't want to say original, but grew up watching Phantom Menace. I loved it. And yes, Jar Jar Binks was my favorite character. And I still love Jar Jar Binks, and I will die on that hill. But so yeah, since I grew up on the original, not the original, the first 3 Star Wars, it took me, oh gosh, forever to watch the original 3. Was it 4, 5, and 6, I believe? The hottest of hot takes. I do have some hot takes. Phantom Menace is good, though. I think... Yeah, I don't know. I know there's beef with Phantom Menace, but I don't care. I grew up watching it. I thought the pod race was kind of cool. I mean, my first crush was pretty much Liam Neeson, so that doesn't explain anything. Darth Maul was pretty cool. I mean, I was literally around the same age as Anakin. So, like, of course, like, I'm watching it as a kid and connecting with a kid. So, yeah. That is the hill I'm dying on. And Jar Jar Binks was a great comic relief character. I said it. On air. Live, guys. I actually did not have any strong Star Wars opinion at all. And Jar Jar isn't that bad. Maybe not my favorite character. But he's like 3 CPO tier at worst. Yeah. See, I haven't watched enough Star Wars really to have much more opinion than that. I actually will give you a Star Wars hot take. The best movie isn't any of the main ones at all, but Rogue One. I haven't seen it, so I don't know if I could agree or disagree. Braden. Oh, Oppenheimer. Really? Arrival, Children of Men. I love Big Sad. Dang, what did you think of... I mean, obviously you thought Oppenheimer was great. I actually... So, when I went... I was not expecting what I saw at Oppenheimer when I went and saw it. It was still cool, though, don't get me wrong. I guess I never really knew his life outside the fact that he made the atomic bombs. And all, like... Because you hear it in, like, history books, and then you just leave it as that. It's like, the guy that made the atomic bomb, and then you never hear about his story ever again. So it's kind of cool to see that. I guess I just didn't know what I expected. Some of the scenes got a little... I was like, whew, I was not expecting that. But it was really cool. So where I used to work was out in Moab, Utah. And there was a uranium milling facility out there that would take the uranium from the ore, process it into yellow cake, and ship that yellow cake off to, like, New Mexico, to where they were developing the bomb. Actually, no, I think it went to an enrichment facility out in Tennessee and then to New Mexico. Either way. And a couple of my coworkers were working on that New Mexico remediation site where the atomic bomb was made. So, like, I knew that part of all what was going on. And that was, like, the kind of, like, I don't know, that was really cool to see and be like, wait a second, I know the locations they're talking about. Oppenheimer was practically perfect for me. Yeah, so that's a little bit of my history. I was the environmental manager of uranium mill tailings cleanup project. And then you asked me, what the heck am I doing being a YouTuber? Because I'm a gamer, guys. And I wanted to be on Hermitcraft. So, only one way to really get on Hermitcraft, make YouTube videos, right? Yeah, if you guys, I have some pretty interesting history that I guess I don't give myself credit for. If you ever wanted me, I don't know, I'm debating about whether or not to talk about my time in the Peace Corps, and I spent almost a year in Africa. I can definitely go into that at some point. I don't know if you guys want to hear it this stream, y'all let me know. I can talk on forever with that. You gotta tell me, you gotta cut me off if I start talking about Africa. Monetized Hermitcraft pipeline. Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish. Ugh. I don't know, like we talked about before, like yes, don't get me wrong, I would love to be on Hermitcraft. Absolutely would. I would probably be more ecstatic to be on something like Empires, though. What? I don't... There we go. If I'm gonna be real, guys. Hermitcraft, yes, that's like the ultimate goal, but I would be happy on the Empires crew. Have they... Do you guys know if they're gonna do like a season 3 of Empires at all? Or if they have. I've been kind of... Okay, I'm gonna... This is not... Uh-oh. I done goofed. Oh no, it's bedtime. I'm out past my bedtime. That was me on Monday. Where in Africa? I was in Ethiopia. So... Yeah, when I was watching Bohemian Rhapsody and they talked about Live Aid and what was it, like the early 90s, late 80s when they did Live Aid, when they were like helping out with the I want to say Fathom, but it's not Fathom. It's an F word. I can't think of the band. Either way. Yeah, I know exactly what they were talking about because we did also, part of the training was like learning the history. And so I learned the history, which is pretty dark, and why they were in such dire straits in the 90s. A lot of it was there was a drought going on and they just got out of a pretty bad regime. And so a lot of people were going hungry. So it was pretty bad. I'll settle for making something better than Hermitcraft. Even if it's never popular. I'm excited for your world, Mojo. I want to be one of your first people to test that character sheet creator. I'm excited to see what you come up with. I attended a legit Ethiopian party and nearly died after eating all that food. It was awesome. Did somebody feed you, Brayden? That is how you know it was you were a true Ethiopian, is when someone feeds you. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to having other people see the world so much. How is that world going, by the way? Yeah, so in Ethiopia, like, okay. If you guys don't know what traditional Ethiopian cuisine is, it's literally like, so there's this, I guess you could call it a bread. It's called injera. And the best way I can describe it is tastes like spongy, I can't talk. Spongy sourdough, and it's on a platter. Like, it's all flat. It's literally about like this big and like this round, and like think of it in a circle. And it's thin about, I don't know, the size of like 2 or 3 sheets of paper. And it tastes like spongy sourdough. And you have a whole bunch of like boiled vegetables. So you have like boiled potatoes, you'll have lentils, meats, cut up meats and stuff. And you literally like tear off a piece and you grab your food with it and you pop it in your mouth. And part of their culture is if you love and respect somebody a lot, you will feed them, and it's called a gorsha. As an American, an adult American, somebody feeding you is interesting, and it's not the idea is like the bigger the handful that you're giving, it's like the more love and respect you have for that person. So of course, you're not getting little pieces, you're not getting little bites. No, you're like open wide, you're getting a handful of food. So many trees to cut, yet so many more to take down. I know, guys. I don't even know where to cut the trees off. Like, I know I want to do, like, I want to build something along this outer edge, so I'm kind of wondering where I'm going to cut off here. I have no idea what I was eating, but it was good, though. Yeah. Nobody fed me. No love, I guess. No, I think, like, especially when it's, like, Ethiopians here, they're kind of used to, like, they get used to American culture, so I wouldn't take it personally. I think I was only fed, like, once or twice, and they knew, like, being American, like, they knew I was American, so they're just like, oh, they may think it's weird, so they avoided some stuff. I've done all the hard bits of the character creator. I need to make rooms for people to choose their background, species, proficiency, spells. That is a lot, Mojo. Then I got sidetracked to making maps for a month. Yeah, that happens. It's okay, though. As long as you're making, like, small steps forward. That's all that counts. Yeah, I think my favorite food when I was in Africa. Oh my god, I could have eaten this for days. It's called tibs. Specifically, chocolate tibs. And it was literally a platter of fried... Whoa! It's raining, so now my frames are going down. Fried beef or lamb, traditionally beef. And they put it on, like, if you go to a restaurant, they have, like, a little, like, it's like a charcoal heater that they have. Like, they have the charcoal inside, and then it, like, sits in this plate, and you have the meat on top. And you just grab your pieces of injera, and you grab it and eat it. Oh my god, it was so good. And then you pair it with this spice that I don't remember what is in it, but it was called meat mita. It was this orange stuff that was, like, a little bit spicy. Oh, it was so good. I could have eaten that literally every single day of my service. But I got sick when I was at so I spent 3 months with a host family to do trainings. Like, there was, like, culture learning sessions, language sessions, so I know how to speak an African language. My tattoo, I don't know if you guys can see that. I got that when I was in Africa. It says Jabadu. That was something that everybody was telling me around when I would introduce them and be like, yep, I'm from America. This is what I do, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, Jabadu, which translates to be strong. So I got that. So language learning, culture learning, safety, all that stuff. And so I got sick and I was throwing up. And of course, the last thing I ate was injera, and there was this dish that's called furfur. Hate it. I will never eat it again. It's literally just that injera, dried out injera, mixed with berbere, which is one of the spices that they make everything with. And I can eat injera, but I have a limit, and my body will tell me when that limit is. So when I got to my actual community that I was serving in and met some friends, they knew me as the person, like, they're like, oh no, this person, she don't eat injera, give her a loaf of bread. So I'd get a loaf of bread to eat with my meals every time I went to eat with a family. It was great, though. Gotta head out. Happy streaming. All right, thanks for stopping in, Brayden. I hope you have a great rest of the day, an awesome weekend. Oh man, I'm just like thinking back to like I would also, when I would go out to eat, I would get like the simplest dish, but it was so, I don't know what made it so delicious. It was literally just scrambled eggs with sliced avocado on top, and they'd give you like half a loaf of bread. And you literally just like break the bread apart, grab a chunk of egg, some avocado, plop it in. So good. I don't know why it was so good, but it was so good. So yeah, when I go out to eat at Ethiopian restaurants, I get about I would say a third of the way done with the dish, and my body's just like, nope, you put one more piece of injera in me, it's not gonna stay. Where's my bed? Hello? Oh, there it is. I gotta do another drop off. Ow. Oh my god, there's so many trees to go! Oh, guys, guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to put a replay on. Let's do that real quick before I forget. Flashback, not replay. It's okay, I'll fix it in post. I'll do a little fade. The trouble with visiting lots of different places is you keep collecting new favorite foods that you can't get anywhere else. Yeah, that's true. That's for sure. And it's hard to really like recreate as well. Like I tried doing Tibbs again and getting injera from like a local Ethiopian restaurant, but it's just like it's not the same. It is not the same. I will admit though, like since, you know, obviously like food that I'm used to is not really like accessible over there. So my family would send me care packages and I would tell them like you know, like send M&Ms or macaroni and cheese, because I could still get like, I got powdered milk, so I could make like mac and cheese. So I had like, you know, those kind of like staples. But man, some weird cravings while I was there, and like definitely like mac and cheese was up there. Ironically, they had their own version. I guess not their own version, but maybe it's like a different brand. But they had like ramen noodle there, which was saved my life. But I got really good at cooking potatoes, onions, and rice. I was a pro at that for a while. And then yeah, once my care package came in, M&Ms, specifically the pretzel M&Ms. Oh my god. You don't have Discord? I don't have... I mean, I have Discord. I don't have, like, a channel for, like, us, like, for my channel or anything. I will have one in the future. I am, like, just so tied up with, like, managing, like, other stuff that I don't think I could stay up on top of managing a Discord right now. I know if you want to hang out in the, like, if you watch all the Arcadians, they have a Discord there. I don't, ironically, I don't, boy, I hear somebody. Don't have the link to that ready to go. But yeah, at some point I'll get a Discord going so we can share nerdy D&D things, D&D memes. Ooh. Hold on. There's a reason I brought this book. Okay. D&D meme channel. What else do we want? Jeez. Okay, guys, remember, I'm running on like 3 brain cells right now. Character. Whatever. D&D character. What else do we want in the Discord if I make one? Yes, of course we gotta have a Minecraft build channel. I can post the link to the Arcadia Discord, but not sure if you have links around. I don't, Mojo. Maybe like once the video, sorry, repositioning. Maybe once the video gets turned into a VOD, feel free to throw the Arcadian Discord in the comments down below, and I'll pin it to the tops because we were talking about it. And I think y'all should watch Arcadia because I'll be going back to Arcadia at some point. And they're a great community. They're awesome. Ooh, speaking of Arcadia, they have a Touching Grass channel, so we should do something like that too. Top touching grass. Okay. If we come up with more, I'll write them down. But yeah, I'm like, I grabbed this book for a reason, and I'm like, I wanted to keep in ideas of what we talk about. Like if we come up with like lore ideas or things that you guys want to see on a stream at some point. Oh my gosh, I am running out of room. But it's okay. Oh my god, I think I lied about the 3 brain cells. I'm running on a 2, man. Whew. Hydrate time. Oh my gosh, I feel like I didn't do anything. Oh, goodness. What do I look up to watch Arcadia? Arcadia SMP? Could probably put in my name. Actually, I think if you go to the video that I have, where I made the dungeon, I listed a whole bunch of Arcadians that did the dungeon run, and so that's like a good place to start. I know somebody on their videos, they always post the Discord link in their videos, so somebody is gonna have it. Oh, tooth. Eesh. Sorry, Widow Asawat. Guys, we haven't found a bird yet. I'm getting upset. I want my bird. I have a doggo, but I want a bird friend. Ugh. Goodness. Oh man, I can feel my eyes are just like. Maybe it'll be nap time after once I'm done hanging out with you guys. I'm trying to stay hydrated to keep myself awake. I'm not like I did have coffee. Oh no! I'm still alive. Ah! I'm still alive. I don't know if I'm coming down off of a sugar crash, coffee crash. I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is an interesting stream. Don't kill that little one. I know. Wait, that's not a babby. Is it a babby? I think that's a babby ocelot. I don't know, it looks pretty full grown to me. Ugh. Oh, I should have brought like shears. Unless, hold on. Aha! They're gonna break, but whatever. I don't know. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I just know I'm supposed to be cutting down trees. Ugh, and I'm not like, I don't drink energy drinks either. I think like coffee is like the most energy drink that I drink. If that makes any sense. If I really like need to pull an all-nighter, or if I have pulled an all-nighter or something, I will on occasion go for a monster, but not just any old monster. No. It has to be the coffee monster. And it has to be the Irish cream one. Oh my god. I can chug that in like 3.2 seconds. So delicious. That's how you know Gwen needs a little boost of energy. Gwen is it's a rough day for Gwen when she reaches for the Irish cream monster. I'm not at that level, but I did have a coffee this morning, so I'm wondering if I'm doing. I had a lot of sugar in it, so I'm like, maybe I'm going on a little bit of a sugar crash. So if I start talking loopy, that's why. I mean, more than usual. This is gonna look so cool. Except the problem is I already started the build in creative and it don't fit. So I gotta edit the build a little bit. Actually, I gotta edit it a lot of it. I could give you guys a sneak peek, but I'm not sure how it'll look. I used to drink Red Bull once upon a time because those days I'm just an outrageous coffee addict. I feel like some of us were back in those days. I mean, I used to drink Red Bull as well, especially when I was yes, I would drink Red Bull working at the music theater. But what really kept me going at the music theater was the 5-hour energies. Oh man, those were like a lifesaver. They'd keep you awake without the crash at the end of, you know, them running. And like, I didn't feel jittery or anything. So if like you need to be like focused and awake without the jitter, 5-hour energies actually was really good. Would recommend. Okay, oak leaves. Why am I holding on to zombie flesh? Get out of here. I should be dropping torches, but I keep forgetting to. Sure. That's almost full. Actually, I think I'm gonna move the jungle leaves because these are all oak leaves. Shoop, shoop, boom. And then we're gonna go schwump. Dip, 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 dip. What are we making? Well, we're currently not making. We're currently destroying. But I will be making this into jungle ruins. And I think my game plan, oh, this could change, is to have 2 rings, a ring on the upper level here, going all the way around, and then like a lower ring at the bottom of the lake here. Of the runes, and then in the middle do some kind of like jungle temple or something, or alternatively just dot jungle temples all around. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with it's a lot more than I can handle, but I'm probably gonna go with the double ring structure that I was thinking of, make it look all ruined and destroyed. And so the lore in the D&D campaign that I made was the continent that the campaign takes place on has, I think it was like 3 or 4, was it 5? I can't remember. I have to look at the map. There was like sleeping titans that at some point during the campaign I was gonna have them awaken, and once the party got up to like, I don't know, like level like high, this was like high level kind of stuff. So probably like level 15 is when it would really start. But the titans would awaken. And so one of the titans was sleeping underneath the jungle for that D&D campaign. So that's where my jungle ruin lore is coming from. I said earlier too that like I didn't really have too much of the lore developed. So if you guys if you're like, hey, that's cool, what about X, Y, and Z? Give them to me. I will happily hear what you guys want to develop for lore. But that's kind of like all I had going into the world when I was creating it. Because I think I had my players start at like level 5. And they started in the main city of Wallenstein. So that's kind of where it all started. But I didn't want to get rid of the world. Like I love the I am stuck. There we go. I loved creating that world, and I wasn't ready to give it up. So I was holding on to that world since like 2019. So it's pretty old. I think one of the they started, one of the funniest things that came out of it that I don't remember how we got there, but we got there. They were trying to they started off with trying to help another party member run away from their parents' place. They were a tiefling and their parents were elves. So that was a fun starting to get into interesting backstory. Somebody made some deals with the devil, and their daughter turned out to be a tiefling. But anyway, so they were trying to run away from her parents, or specifically her father, and her father is one of, in the city, I believe it was 5 council members, and she learned some information that needed to stay secret, of course. So the party was trying to help her run away, and one of the players, like, she was basically in a tower, and they heard footsteps, and they're freaking out, trying to get out, and they're like, what do we do? What do we do? And they asked me how tall the tower was, and I'm like, it's pretty tall. It's like, at least a 10-story tall tower, I think. Toshi, if you're still here and you remember, because you were part of this. But anyway, they're like, dang, so that's gonna be a lot of fall damage. What if, and they're like, they did the whole tie the sheet from a bed, hang it out the window, and fall, and hope the sheet, gets down, and it's like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work, and they did it anyway. So they jumped out the window, they managed to survive, run away, got, collected, themselves and everything, and they were at the tavern, and they're like, literally the scene from Big Hero 6, and they're like, guys, we jumped out a window. And I was like, yeah, you guys did that and survived. And so that's like a running joke with our friends. It's like, we jumped out a window. It's about to kick off when your players start asking how many feet is it from the ground. Absolutely. I laughed when he asked me that question. I'm like, I know exactly what you're thinking. And I mean, I won't stop you. You can certainly try. I've learned to say that more often watching Critical Role with Matt Mercer. It's like, I'm not going to tell you no. Just know there'll be consequences. Oh man, that's how I feel bad. That's how I killed my husband, though. One of his characters. They were, oh man, this was like my first time DMing for my friends. And they had awakened some kind of like golem, which was like a security thing. And it was chasing him in a circle and ended up catching up to him while everyone else was hiding, and just basically like bashed his character into the ground repeatedly. And I felt bad, but I was just like, no, this is what happens. And of course, like, not what is that? Yeah, YouTube, don't take that literally. It was a game. We're talking about D&D. Yeah, it almost turned into a TPK, total party kill, and yeah, my husband was like, no, I'll sacrifice myself so you guys can get out, kind of situation. And yeah, probably not the best thing for my first time DMing, but I'm like, your actions have consequences, people. But man, it was fun. Yeah, I'm gonna build some things from my first DMD campaign map that I did. The only thing I remember from that campaign, because I was doing that in like 2018. So that was when I was going to school for my master's degree. And one of the main things that I remember is we did like a last hurrah. So I had all of my players go up to like level 15 or 16 or something like that. And I was like, bro, I know you wanted a pirate ship. That was your goal for the whole campaign. So like, here you go. Here's a pirate ship. Here's a crew. And then like, what do you want? And, like, just literally gave them pretty much like one thing, like one big thing that they really wanted, and gave it a last hurrah. And so, session 1 of 2, we did a high seas quest. I can't remember what we had to do. I just remember that they fought a giant, like the sea turtle, giant sea turtle. And it, like, the boat was pretty, like, beat up. I do love Grand Epilogues. I know, it was so much fun. That was, like, the only thing I remember from that camp. Well, I remember a couple things, but yeah, so they're fighting the giant sea turtle. And, of course, the barbarian, who's the ship captain, he's like, man, I can't, like, the turtle's so far away at this point, like, I can't reach him and everything, so, another party member was like, oh, I got Dimension Door! I think it's in range of that, and it's like, yep, it's in range. It's like, I'll Dimension Door you over the turtle, and you just, like, bring your axe down on its head. And I'm like, alright, I mean, like, yeah, there's nothing that says you can't do that. So they did that, and, like, of course the barbarian rolls a nat 20 on his to hit, so, like, he crits. And the turtle was almost dead at that point, and just basically, like, cleaves the turtle's neck half off. It's like, that was pretty epic, and of course they're trying to, like, their ship is all beat up. And he's like, well, I'm gonna try and tell my crew, you know, that we need to fix the ship, and, like, and he rolled a nat 1 on trying to explain to his crew that the ship needs fixing. And so the crew is like, I don't know what you're talking about. The ship looks great. And so another player was like, no, here, I'll talk to them. I'll figure it out. They roll a nat 1. It was like 3 nat 1s in a row. And I'm like, all right, if this ship doesn't get repaired to, you know, get its way into port, they're just gonna sink. So I was like, I think the crew is picking up what you guys are putting down. They see that, you know, the ship is in disarray, so they patch it up. Then I rolled for them, and I'm like, yeah, they patch it up just enough to get you guys to the closest harbor. And I'm like, that was ridiculous. How do you guys get like 3 nat 1s in a row? And it wasn't from the same person, it was like 3 different people. So yeah, that's just some of the tales that I remember from my party. From my D&D funds. But I've been itching. So I had this I need to get, first off, I need to get back into DMing more. I miss it. I have the D&D, the new D&D books. Actually, I want to show you guys something. Give me, like, hold on, like, 1 second. Don't fall over. Although that's not it. Oh. Whoa. What? Oh no, that was it. Okay, so as you know, D&D is owned by Wizards of the Coast, and Wizards of the Coast also is they own Magic the Gathering. And so back in February, I went to MagicCon, and because I have an adult job, I got the Black Lotus VIP tickets, and so I was able to go onto the showroom floor an hour before everybody else, which is a benefit to if you want to have your cards signed by artists. And me, being the nerd that I am, was like, hey, a lot of these artists are also artists for the D&D art. So I got some of my D&D book signed by the artist, and I had one of them do some embellishments. So that's the Bard one. So that's in the player's handbook. So she did the Bard, and she also did, was it the Warlock? So yeah, and I did that last year as well. They did D&D Return to Ravnica, and Return to Ravnica was an awesome set. It's got some history in the magic lore, and so like I had like almost every single art page in that book signed by artists, and they're like, oh, I didn't even know my art was used for this. And I'm like, ooh, did I start something? Were you guys supposed to know about that? So I'm trying to find the wizard or the warlock. Where is it? I want to show you because it looks really cool. But it's easy to find the bard because I can see it on the edge of the page. Unless I... Nope, that's not my bookmark. So I want to get back into DMing. Because I don't know. I love... There's nothing... I don't know. I guess if you're a player, you enjoy it. But like, as a DM, there's nothing better. And I understand why Matt Mercer does this. When they hit another, you know, they're taking down a big bad guy and they're like fighting for their life, and then you tell them that like this hit's gonna kill them. So I also adopted the how you want to do this because it's just actually, it's like so it's so perfect to explaining the situation. And so when you go like, how do you want to do this, and like they erupt in cheers and are just so excited and relieved, to me, that's like the best compliment in the world as a DM. But yeah, I also got the fancy dungeon the different covers. Oh, there we go. So I got my Dungeon Master's Guide signed and my Monster Manual signed by the artists. All right, now I need to catch up with chat. I need to kill this zombie. Ah! Please go away. I'm trying to talk to people. I'm trying to be social. I've been involved in an accidental ship sinking once. Oh, geez, Mojo. I'm planning to use Immortals as a few from big 2-year campaign I ran. Names mostly, though. You also have Zane Anders Button in honor of the infamous player character. Zane Anders Button. Why does that name sound familiar? No, I'm free. Sorry, I was doing something while watching the stream. No worries. I appreciate you leaving the stream on. Now I'm free. Yep, Phantom, we're just talking nerdy D&D stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so since Wizards of the Coast owns D&D and owns Magic the Gathering, there was a Magic the Gathering set that came out called Bloomborough. It got me back into playing more standard for Magic. And so Bloomborough is literally like woodland, like sentient woodland creatures. So like mice, rabbits, frogs, otters, squirrels, all living in like a cottagecore society basically. And there's these calamity beasts. There's one for if you play Magic. There's one for each color of mana. That basically story. I'm still listening to the story so I could understand the world that I want to play in D&D. Because I think it'd be so cool to play D&D in the world of Bloomborough and have my players run around as little mice and squirrels and bunnies. So I want to do a campaign in the Bloomborough world. I might have been talking about him on stream with Colbo, who played that character. Maybe. I don't know. You'll have to fill me in later, Mojo. I feel like that's familiar. Like, I feel like I should know about that. I tried Baldur's Gate, and it's so huge. Okay. You guys will be proud of me. I played Baldur's Gate for the first time. Was it last weekend? I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's great. It's I don't know. I have to be careful though. My husband and I are doing co-op. He's playing Karlach and I made my own player character. So it's fun, don't get me wrong. It's absolutely fun. It doesn't pull me in like how Skyrim did. Like, for some reason, I'm not thinking about playing Baldur's Gate 24/7. It is great though. I played it last night with my husband. I think it's because I'm trying to like I want to play it with my husband, so I'm trying to like not play it by myself. And I think that's why I'm not like having that feeling of like I gotta constantly play it. Actually, I gotta do a time check. What the heck time is it? Okay, it is 1 o'clock. Dang, you guys, where'd the time go? But it's been fun. I have a -1 in wisdom, so that's been fun. There was a part where I tried Baldur's Gate 1, actually. I think there's only one Baldur's Gate, unless the Baldur's Gate, because I know it was in a beta test for a while, and then they released it. Maybe there's 2. Oh, it's Baldur's Gate 3. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Look at me talking all crazy. I didn't know it was Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, maybe I did. Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay, alright. I'm on the same page as everyone now. I like the part of creating a character even though it's so old. Dude, that is like... When you have character creation menu and there's so many options to choose from, you know it's going to be a good game. Yeah, I think I spent like at least an hour creating my character. But I also created my character based off of the big bad guy that I was talking to you guys about earlier. Her name is Westeria Stormraven. So I created her in Baldur's Gate just to kind of like, maybe I'll flush out the character a little bit more. So she's definitely power hungry. So I've been exploring that. I haven't decided how evil she's going to be. It's hard because I want to play her like her, but like when situations come up where it's like, oh, you gonna save this person or something, it's just like the good in me as a good person wants to save them and not be a total meanie. I think it's better single player game than a co-op game, by the way. Playing co-op is still fun. Hi, Percy! How you doing? We talking nerdy stuff. We talking Baldur's Gate. I don't know if you've played it yet. Also, I missed your face, Percy. I missed your face on the Arcadia tour. I was a little sad, but I got over it. By the way, are you excited for Silksong? Silksong? Like D&D. Minecraft? Like, are they doing a new disc? You can't be throwing the new Minecraft stuff at me. You guys know I don't keep up with the latest and greatest with Minecraft. I was so sad too. It's okay. We'll catch up at some point. Oh, it was so good to reunite with everybody, though. I was also really messed up my sleep schedule for the charity weekend, but work called. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's sleep schedule was a little bit crazy. No, it's from Hollow Knight too. I've never played Hollow Knight. I've heard of it. I've never played it, though. From Hollow Knight 2, Hollow Knight Silksong. It'd be kind of funny if they came out with a new disc for Minecraft that's called Silksong. It wouldn't be surprising. It's coming out September 4th. Ooh, that's exciting for the people that like Hollow Knight. That's coming up real soon. That's like next. Oh my god, that's next week. Guys. It's September. God, wake me up when it ends, please. Focusing. Come on. 2 brain cells left. Rub together. Get some neurons firing. Okay. I'm gonna need like 3 streams to get rid of all these trees. And yet, no bird. Wait, Percy's here. Maybe I'll have Percy luck. And maybe a bird will show up for me to tame. Because last time Percy was in the chat, I found like how many freaking ancient debris clumps together? The threefers. It was like 3 in a row, I think. Let's do Percy luck! Percy luck! Percy luck! You still not try this masterpiece? You missed so many things. Should give Hollow Knight a try. There's a lot of things I should try. Guys, there's a reason I didn't start Baldur's Gate till like now. Is because when you become a content creator, I don't know if other of you guys felt this, but like all you want to be doing is playing the game that you're making content on. And what's the point of playing other games if you can't make content on it, right? So that's a lot of the reasons why I haven't like played too many other games. I need to just, I don't know. I've toyed with the idea of just having a chill other games channel where I play like RPGs like Baldur's Gate, Greedfall, Dragon Age, Skyrim. Just chill and hang out and play. But I don't know. I am just so... Lately, I've just been, I don't know, trying to manage work life with YouTube life and keeping my head above water. Keeping myself sane is kind of the first priority, you know, do what I can in one aspect and instead of trying to spread myself too thin, if that makes any sense. Need a bird? What color? Another hot take, you guys. Get ready. I want the gray one. The gray one with the red cheeks and the yellow, mohawk. I know everybody hates that one, but that is my favorite one. Mostly because, I had a cockatiel, 2 cockatiels growing up. And that's what they look like. So, I always need that. I always need those birds. I always just play Minecraft, not because of the content, it's just the game I play, and I happen to record and share it. Yeah, that too. That too, Percy. Minecraft is a great game for just, I don't know. It's great. It'll never get old. I mean, it'll get old and then you pick it back up again. I know there's some people that are just like, nah, I'm done. But, I don't know. I've been enjoying it for the past, what, like 3 years now? 4 years? We're coming up on 4 years now. Oh my goodness. 100%. I started doing blueprints on stream. And I really enjoy it as a game, but now I feel like that I can't play it unless I make content out of it. Whoops. Yeah. It's always like, it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like if I can make content, I should, but no, that's backwards thinking. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Play the game for you. We can do gray. Percy luck for gray. Well, now that I'm in the forest, the jungle area, I'm hoping we can find a burb. Oh my god, I need to bring my base camp lower. What do we got here? Oak leaves, jungle leaves, oak leaves. Ah, my escape button plopped off. There we go. I'm going to need a water break after I get done putting my stuff away. What do I do? Do birds eat cocoa beans, or is it specifically seeds? I think it's specifically seeds. I'm excited for the Silk Song. It's a story about a prequel of Hollow Knight, and probably reveals a lot of missing lore, like how that pure vessel gets trapped there. Interesting. Yeah, any songs related to the lore, that's gotta be sick. Seeds, yes. Give the bird a cookie. Give the bird a cookie when you find it. I don't have a cookie! But you know what happens if you give a bird a cookie? He's gonna need a napkin to wipe his face. Or no, it's if you give a mouse a cookie, he'll ask for a glass of milk. And when you give a mouse a glass of milk, he's gonna ask for a napkin. And then, like, if you've ever heard the children's tale, it just, like, keeps going and going. So if I give the bird a cookie, I'm gonna need to give him some milk. I found ocelots, but I don't want to tame ocelots. I suppose I should. They'll spawn in. I just want a bird. Oh no, I thought I heard wings. I was like, oh, bird. No bird. Just things hitting the water. Fine. That's why not cocoa beans. What? Can you actually feed a bird a cookie though? Because that'd be funny. I know you can give. Oh, hold on. I was gonna say, I know you can give a horse. You can give a horse sugar. I didn't know you could feed birds cookies. What? I don't have any wheat on me, otherwise I would try it. I learn new things every time you come in the chat, Percy. Also, my dog is like sitting waiting by the door. I think you guys can see her. She's actually my mom's dog. I'm gonna let her out real quick. Give me one second. What? Did you want to go out? Yeah? Yeah, did you want to go out? Oh. I'm gonna ditch this blanket. It is toasty in here. Alright. Oh no. Sorry for the earthquake. My monitor is shaking. It has my camera on it. Oh jeez. In the snapshot where they introduced parrots, you could feed them cookies. Mojo, that's a big word. The ornithologist pointed out that chocolate is poisonous to them. Ornithologist. Jeez. There we go. Figured it out. So they changed it to seeds and made it so that feeding the cookies didn't kill them. But you can still feed them cookies! I misspelled it anyway. I still read it, though. Yeah, Percy, I don't want to feed my bird a cookie. I don't want him to die. Okay, how long until that dog wants to come back into the room? 10 minutes? I know she'll be scratching at the door soon. Unless somebody's home. Somebody could be home. I don't know, my hose. Durability. It's waning. I mean, depending on the time, it could foreseeably be my husband that's home. Which is fine. Totally cool. to Friday. Sometimes he goes to work and then he'll work from home. There we go. Do you guys want to see what building I created for this space? I have the Lightmatica schematic. I bet it's not. Oh. How do you know, Toshi? Alright, you sure do. I figured. Okay. I figured you guys would want to see. Let me get to... Let me get to a high area here. Oh, look at these fun cows. Ooh. Oh my goodness, it looks like we didn't even do anything. That's okay. We'll get there. Hold on, I got somebody at the door. Oh, no. Of course, the dogs are barking like mad. Oh, that's the wrong button. Uh-oh. I gotta redo keybinds. Sorry, guys. Because it's bound to my map button. There we go. Is this it? Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the build. Okay. Ah! Alright, so what did I call it? Large jungle temple. Alright. Load. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So, yeah. There she is. Let's see if we can... move it down over here so you guys can see. It's a large jungle temple. Only a little big. I know, guys. Like I said, I may have bitten off more than I can chew with this thing. And on top of that, I may have to not rebuild it, but like redesign it. Because it doesn't quite, it don't quite fit. It doesn't fit. So I may have to go back to the drawing board with this one. But the idea was that I wanted to have it sit over the water. Like so. Wowee! And that's just one. That's just one building. So, yeah, I wanted it to sit over the water. I may still try to do that. We'll see. Like I said, I haven't really fully figured out exactly how this area is gonna look, but I got some ideas. And this is one of them. But yeah, it'd be really cool to just do something around the pond. Make this water feature kind of like an important part of the civilization that lived here. So to do that, I wanted to do like this grand temple around it to make it, you know, like the water was like an important part of how, you know, of life, essentially, with all cultures. You know, water is life. So, yeah, that's part of the plan. But I think to really go forth and conquer, I need to clear out the jungle and really see like what the terrain looks like, and then be able to do some lovely do some terraforming to get all of it to fit in without losing, like, I don't want to lose like the natural formation of the land if I can't help it, because that's part of the like the ooh the ah. So yeah, big undertaking. So small steps, baby step in it for sure. And then, of course, like, I got little smaller temple designs. I even made, like, you know how sometimes that they'd have, like, faces or, like, things on, like, the side of a rock? Like, I did, like, a villager face that would have, like, water coming out of its mouth. Yeah. So, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. This would be, let's see, the Black Pearl. That was one of my biggest builds I've ever done. So what else did I build? Oh, I built on, ooh, this is a throwback, on Mine Wreckers, because I was doing an Alice in Wonderland kind of theme build. I did I think the Mad Hatter hat that Wab helped me with, Weird and Bearded. He did this, like, he was able to take like an image and I guess with like using Blender be able to like transform, like kind of like put it into like Minecraft blocks, and then it's like, oh well, what colors do you want, and here's the blocks that'll fit the colors, and it was like, that was really cool. So he helped me create the design for the Mad Hatter house, and I built that, but that's when I went over to Arcadia, so it kind of was just left to its own devices there. So yeah, this is gonna be one of my biggest builds that I've ever done, so I'm kind of nervous. Don't know where to start, but I gotta start with clearing out trees. It'll be good when it starts coming together. I know, and then you get more motivated. Okay, I feel like not ending this stream until I find a gosh darn bird. That's my goal, you guys. We're not finishing the stream until I get a bird. That still may be a long time. And with only 2-3 brain cells left in my noggin, we don't know how far I'm gonna fade. Ugh. What color bird do you guys like? Which one's your guys' favorite? Y'all know mine's the gray one. Which ones do you guys like? I feel like a lot of people like the blue and the green one. A bat? That's not a bird. Green always, or the red and blue, because pirate. So true. What is up, Slothful? Programmer, how you doing? It's been a hot second. Welcome. What have you been up to lately? I like the blue one and the classic pesky red one. Pesky bird. Yeah, the red one's kind of cool. Pesky bird. I feel like there's one more. There's the gray, the blue, the red, the green. Is there really only 4? I think so. It has been quite a bit. It has. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, checking out the stream. I am running on like 3 brain cells right now, so this is like the most chill. Oh my goodness, what's going on? This is like the most chill stream. Yeah, all my streams are pretty chill, but this one's more so. What's been going on? Been working, renovating my place to be. Ooh, renovations! I know how that feels. It's exciting and fun, but also so draining and so time consuming. And money consuming. But it'll be worth it in the end. Just renovated, I hate to admit this, but I live in my mother's basement. No, it's not. She asked me a while back when I was making the move from Utah to where I am now. She asked me if I could live with her. She lives alone. And so I'm like, yeah, you know, people are getting older, so I'm like, yep, I'll move in with you, Ma. So it's funny every time I bring it up. It's like, I live in my mom's basement, but it's not what you think. Yeah, so we renovated her whole basement, and that was like a 2-year project, and oof. But we're done now, and it's great. It's great to finally, you know, now that the dust is pretty much all settled. There's still some stuff we got to do, but now that the dust is pretty much all settled, it's been good. It's been great. Yep, his wife is mainly handling organization, and I'm mainly doing the teardown right now. Nice. Teardown's fun until you get to like the pile of like drywall and construction junk, and you're like, ha! All right, now it's got to go to the dumpster. Now it's fun to watch it all come together, like go from like the teardown to putting up the studs, and then the drywall, then painting. It's a process for sure. Well, I'm German, so no drywall here. What? You guys don't use drywall? What do you guys use instead of drywall? I hope Zunti's not on. I'll never hear the end of it. Bricks. Oh, right. But like, what do you guys use for like the inside walls? Still bricks? A real wall. Fine. That's gonna be cold in the wintertime. Smaller bricks. I had that coming. Drywall is the same as plasterboard, right? Yeah, I think so. You know, I know depending on the drywall, it can be made out of like stone as well, like sheets of stone. But come to think of it, I really don't know what drywall is made of. Yeah, they're not insulated quite well. Oh. So you gotta tear down brick. Oof. That's rough. So is it like difficult to mount things on the wall with it being brick? Yeah! Do you have like TV wall mounts and picture? How do you mount pictures? Or you don't, you just have like, I don't want to say shelf, like curio cabinets? Standing shelves? I mean, I guess my mind is blown, I guess, and I've never would've, yeah. Silly American. Thinking people don't have other building materials besides drywall. It's made of gypsum usually. Yeah, our drywall is, yeah, gypsum. Nails work and you can drill into them. Oh, that's, yeah, you can drill into them. Nails are hard though. Anyway, it definitely exists here. Yeah, Just a bit harder to get through. Yeah, that's true. Then you got a hole in your brick. Oh. I think I need to go on Twitch. I need you guys to like put in like those things to do like stretch reminders, hydrate reminders. I used to stream on Twitch. I got to affiliate on Twitch. And then I just stopped. But most of you guys are here on YouTube. I don't know. I'll think about dual streaming to Twitch. I like that Twitch has like the redeem the points and stuff, and then like you can like tell me to hydrate, do fun little like sound bites and other fun stuff. That's what I like about Twitch. Anyways, today I moved about is that 1.5 tons of material? Holy cow. About 14 ton in total. Oh my goodness. Jeez, take a break. Your tag sloth does not. It's a little bit of an oxymoron right now with the amount of work that you just did. Dang. That's a huge renovation project. Well, I wish you the best of luck. And I hope it turns out the way you guys want it to. I don't know, Pepe. Also, what? Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I don't have anything to feed you, though. All I got are seeds. Oh, it ran away. Also, that takes fish, right? I gotta feed him fish? Or meat? Chicken? Yeah, the real conundrum is if your audience is on YouTube, Twitch is definitely a better and more fun platform. It's just a matter of getting people to go there to watch you. Right? I don't know. I like having all my, like, that, plus I like having all my content in the same place. Like, it's just so convenient that, like, I get done streaming here. It turns into a VOD right away on the channel. And it's all just in one place. The house is from 1960, is in need of a full rework in plumbing, electricity, insulation, heating, and whatnot. Ooh, that's a huge project. Updating all of that. Yeesh. I do not envy you, especially with the electrical work. I can only imagine what that looks like. Gonna be fun. Oh. Ugh. Time to go, Gwen. It's midnight. Oh! Well, thanks for hanging out, Phantom. You have a good night. Sweet dreams to you as well. For me, it's like... what? Like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I got a while here. But thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good night. Oh, and the sun's setting. Look at that. Perfect. Speaking of sleeping. I gotta go find my bed. Somewhere. See you later. There's my bed. There it is. Nailed it. Something I definitely will not touch myself. I'm not an electrician. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to touch with electrical work either. That's a recipe for disaster. Where was I? I was up over there. Ooh, lovely dog barking. There we go. Rip it out. I cannot put it back in. Make sure you turn off the breakers. That sounded wrong. It didn't even, you know, when I first read it, I didn't even pick up on that, and now I read it again. That's okay. As long as we keep it, read between the lines, we're still trying to be family friendly. As much as I can be. Listen! Thank you. There you go. Gosh. So noisy when zombies burn to death. Just burn to death in silence. As I talk about being family friendly. Ugh. 1:20. See, 11, 12, 1. Alright, it's been a couple hours streaming. I think I might give it another hour of tearing this stuff down. Ugh. Not looking forward to doing more of this off stream. I don't wanna. It's nice hanging out with you guys. Talking, keeping me company. Oh. Gonna make a mess in my shulker box here. I'm actually surprised. What do I even have? Oh, I do have Bone Breaking 3, but man, that hoe is really breaking apart real quick. I guess I've been going through a lot of leaves. See, I don't know if I'm equipped to do a 24-hour stream, you guys. I'm already just fighting at hour 2 here. I need to stretch. Oh, I'm losing track of where I started. There we go. No bird yet. Percy, your luck isn't working. I think it only works with ancient debris. I played D&D recently. No, not recently. I just started playing Baldur's Gate. That's on me on multitasking. Alright, no, that's fine. You're allowed to multitask. Yeah, I haven't played any campaigns myself. Oh, speaking of which, we were talking about playing... I wanted to do a D&D like campaign in the world of Bloomborough. If you don't play Magic the Gathering, it is a set that they came out with where it's all about like woodland creatures. And I thought it'd be like really fun to do a D&D campaign in that world and have my players run around as woodland creatures. I did look it up because I was thinking, I'm like, okay, well, obviously like you don't have human races. So like, I'm going to have to like figure out how like animals, like what animals go with what races. And luckily there was a little, I guess, module that someone created, like a fan created, like nothing Wizards of the Coast release. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll start there. That'll give me a good basis to get going, at least to get like characters and stuff rolled up for people. But I was thinking in my head, I was like, all right, so what woodland creature would like an elf be? And I think, what did I come up with? I think I went with a squirrel would be the elf. Tiefling, I think, was otter. A mouse is a halfling, or a halfling is a mouse. A human, what would a human be? Or maybe, no, hold on. Maybe elf would be a bunny. Would be the rabbit. That makes sense. Squirrel? Ooh, squirrel could be like Dragonborn. I don't know. Then I was like, well, instead of reinventing the wheel, I'll see what the person that came up with the module says, and then of course like I'll tweak to what I need. But I thought it'd be fun. I was thinking about running it at my local game shop or just finding a few friends locally to test out a one-shot or something like that. But I've been really, like, I've been hankering for some DMing, playing some D&D. I'm still alive, cat! Hey! Welcome back. Speaking of Bloomborough, that reminded me of something that I want to recommend for a TTRPG one-shot I watched and enjoyed lately. Okay. Spill the beans! Yeah, cat, I think I'm gonna be live for about another hour. My, my 3-4 brain cells that I started this stream with have dwindled away to, like, 2 brain cells, and they're, they're dwindling fast, too. They're giving up here. But we made, I made some progress. Yeah. Actually, I made a decent amount of progress. It's hard to really tell when I'm in the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Oh. I got this hill. That's pretty much all I took care of. I get it. I'll enjoy the time then. Oh! Whoa! Hey! 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 I was not ready for that. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. 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 Hey! No! Stop! Okay, it's just one. I can take them. Oh, God. Where's my bow and arrow? So Table Story did a one-shot in Dacron, which is a new tabletop RPG about dragon riders. Ooh. Some of the playable species are cute animal folk. Oh, alright. Alright, I'll have to keep that in mind. I'm in an ambush, though. Eyes are drying out. Whew. I watched it because I follow M. Montgomery. I was reminded of it because she played a truly adorable character, and I know she's a big she's big into magic and Bloomborough. Oh, I hear my dog wants to come back in. All right, all right. All right, guys, keep an eye on him for me. Don't let that guy attack me. Yes, come on in. Hydration reminder. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thought about hydrating too while I was up. I was like, I should get a drink. I should have snacks. Ugh. My big gallon of water. The skeletons appear. I don't think there's a skeleton. I don't see any skeleton cheese. See you guys? 2 brain cells. They're trying. I don't think I saw any skellies up here. Also, I'm out of space here. We're just gonna do our best. Okay. Oh, he disappeared. I knew if I waited long enough. Oh, hold on a second. I didn't want to cough in the mic and blow out you guys' speakers. Oh, we're gonna do a stretch break too. Just work out. There we go. Okay. I'm ready to go. And I know when I was also checking this seed out, I went into creative and kind of just like flew around a bit. There is, I think over in that direction, there is an ancient city. So I may have to do a stream partying in the ancient city. Party, not party in the USA, party in the ancient city. Does that rhyme? Does that work? Party in the ancient city? No? I don't think that worked. We'll have to come up with something. It's a 3-syllable. USA. Yeah, so 3 syllables. Ancient city. A party in the ancient city. I don't... We'll figure it out. I'll make it work. Party in the deep dark? See, I want to say like party in the deep dark underground, but it still doesn't work. It's a party in the deep dark city. I don't know. Maybe I'll scrub that. Party in the deep, deep dark. Oh, I think that works. Party in the deep, deep dark. I put my hands up. I hear that sound. Oh wait, no, I put my hands up. I hear that sound. Hang on. I gotta think about the regular song. Regular song, the original lyrics says I put my hands up, they're playing my song. Something goes away. So I want to do something like put my hands up, the warden's coming my way. Okay. It's about the warden. Hey, what kind of lightning do you want for the art? Lightning? I guess it depends on where the lightning would be. Generally I'm good with like regular lightning, but if I had to choose a color, you know I'm all about that purple and teal. Wouldn't be opposed to red. Oh, lighting! Ha! Lighting. Remember the brain cell thing, Cat? Oh, spell check. Yeah, if I'm reading the chat, let's see. Oh yeah, it does say lightning. No, you had it right. You had it right. Lighting. And my brain went lightning. No, you were right. It was my brain that messed up. Anyway. Still not opposed to teal, purple, or red. But I feel like teal and purple is probably better because red is my character's hair and general clothing. So let's see. What do we got? Our deep dark song. What did we say? So I put my hands up. I hear that sound. Oh, it's I put my hands up, playing my song. The butterflies fly away. All right, so we got to play with those lyrics. Put my hands up. I hear that sound. The warden's coming out my way. Running away like yeah. Try not to make a sound. Don't say yeah. I don't know, guys. Like sunlight or moonlight, etc. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's go with moonlight because my base is in the end. So I feel like moonlight would probably fit best. So put my hands up. Coming out to play. At which part? I don't know. Why are we doing this? Why am I making a deep dark song? Probably because I had party in the US. Because it's a party in the deep, deep dark. That's why. I put my hands up. I hear that sound. The warden's coming out my way. Running away like yeah. Moving away like yeah. I did it, guys! We made a parody. Oh. Copyright that. I don't know that I can. From the top. I hopped in my world to play some Minecraft. Oh wait, okay, so the original okay, so it starts off with I hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream and a cardigan. So I hopped in my world. I hopped in my world, play some Minecraft with a dream and a pickaxe. Okay. Write that down, Percy. Stream summary so far. 1 parody, no parrots. 2011 Minecraft animated music video in the works. Real 2026. I kind of feel like I want to make it though. That'll be funny. Oh man. I hopped in my world to play Minecraft with a dream and a pickaxe. With a dream and my pickaxe. No, see? Okay. I don't know if that'll work with a dream and my cardigan pickaxe. I feel like it kind of works. There's something there. My dream and my pickaxe. Okay, so I hopped off the plane at LAX with my dream and my cardigan. I look to the left and I see a Hollywood sign. Okay, I look. Oh, jeez. Write this down. Write this down. God, with a dream in a shulker box. Ooh. Hopped in my world. Jeez, now I can't remember. Okay. Hop into my world to play Minecraft with a dream in a shulker box. Ooh, I like it! I like it. I'm trying to. So what's funny is like when I hear the song back in my head, it is not the Miley Cyrus version, but the Pitch Perfect version. Improvising live lyrics seems very difficult. I don't know, Copper. When you go live, you're always improvising, so you just see the raw, natural lyric improvisation process is really all that is. I feel like it's 2014 again. Good old times. Oh man, 2014. Yeah, I had a lot of dreams in 2014. That's when I graduated college. Good times. Alright. So I hopped in my Minecraft world. Oh, wait, no. How did we start, guys? I hopped in my world to play Minecraft with a dream in a shulker box. Something about jumping in a cab. Do I need to look up the lyrics quick? I look to the left. I look to my left and I see a zombie. This is all so crazy. I graduated the equivalent of high school that year and met my now wife. Good time. Aww. Yeah, I met my husband when I started freshman year of college. We, I don't know if any, this is very much an obscure thing that we did, but it was called Humans versus Zombies at my school. So around Halloween time, we'd play it, and it's just a giant campus-wide game of tag for a week. And so everyone, like, you start off, everyone's a human, and then there is an original, the OG zombie, but you don't know who it is, and they have to eat somebody the first, I think, within the first 2 nights or something like that. And then it's crazy how fast it all, like, gets out of control. So I met my husband playing that. He was a mutual friend of a friend. And he said to me, I was still human, and then him and all of his friends were zombies, and I don't know what it was, but he was like, I am going to pick you up and carry you out that door and turn you into a zombie. And my lizard brain was like, yes, please. Dog! Oh my goodness. You're gonna stay out if you keep that up. For real, those. Go ahead. And then 10 years, 15 years later, it was, let's get married. I was like 9 in 2014. Oh my goodness. Now I feel old, right? Dude, same. I think that's my new favorite How We Met story. Hydration reminder. Sloth, you're gonna have me drinking so much water. Oh yeah. I love telling that story. And so our anniversary, we started dating on Halloween. So our dating anniversary is Halloween. And then we got married in 10/10/2020. So yeah, October's a big month for me and my husband. So we kind of like, instead of doing like separate anniversary stuff, we try and do something together for the 2 days. But yeah, I don't know what it was. It was just, I'll carry you out that door and turn you into a zombie. And yes, please pick me up. Carry me. And then yeah, that night we just like hit it off and we like stayed up all night just talking about everything and anything. And then what really sealed the deal was he went, "Did you want to see my Pokemon team?" That was it. I was his for the rest of life. I finished the art. Oh, Cat, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I met my wife by copying math homework in the second week of uni. Oh my goodness. Still worked out somehow. Oh, left the best possible impression. It's always so funny. That's another thing for the future Discord channel. Art channel. Yes. Art. Okay. Can't have a Discord channel without an art channel. That's for sure. It's posted in everything. Also, it's Sophia. I'm so excited. I am so excited to see it. I'll end my stream with checking it out. I promise. Where I was, I might have to fly up there. I was. Oh, my dog is scratching at the door to come back in. No! I'm busy, dog. She's gonna have to wait. Ugh. Stretch it out, stretch it out. I put my hands up. Warden's coming. I try to run away. Running away like yeah. Or no, it should be sneaking. Sneaking away like yeah. But I do want to go see it, but not now. We'll end it. Didn't you said you posted on your YouTube channel, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll go check it out when we're waving through the skull like yeah. Weaving through the skull. The skulk. Bobbing and weaving through the skulk like yes. No, I like what you went with. No, that's good. That's good, Copper. Weaving through the skulk like yeah. Running away like yeah. Moving through the skulk like yeah. Okay, maybe that's what I need to work on before the next stream next week. I'll come up with lyrics. Oh! The neighbors came. He brought... Oh. You think if I just ignore them, they'll go away? Yes. BRB. I'll probably still be here, cat. Hopefully I won't be dead. How can we bring wool into that song? Oh yeah, that's true. We gotta bring wool in. Okay. The problem is, I don't know the full song. But yes, we have to bring wool in. I want it to do something like running away from the warden kind of vibe. So yeah, the wool would fit. 5K subspecial is a music video. Deal. Done. 5K, we're doing the party in the deep, deep, dark music video. Dude, that'll be one heck of, like, it is such off-brand for my channel. But I'm here for it. I wonder what kind of, like, D&D themes can we bring into it, too? I got my tots back. Oh, you got your tots! Oh, you got your tots in your back. Oh, man. Shoot, tots sound amazing right now. Okay. Are you guys... This is very important now. Tots or French fries? We all know Kat is a tots person. Tater tots are the best. Fries? I am a fry person too. I don't know, there's something about Frenchy fries. I've had unfortunate time with tots. Oh, do we want to know? Hoe about to break? Yeah, we're gonna have to... I'm gonna have to go to my Enderman farm, do a pit stop, and get it back up. Fries, the thinner the better. Depends on what I'm having my fries with. If I'm having my fries with a burger, yes. Extra crispy, especially like if you can get the French fries to that awesome point of like the outside is very crispy and the inside is like, oh, I don't know how to describe it, but like it's almost like, I don't want to say there's nothing in it, but there's like just like a little bit of the mushy fry inside. Oh, so good. They were like green on the inside and nasty, and I think they were sliced with onion or something. Oh, that's a horrible experience with tots. I've never had tots since. Probably should give them another chance again. Yeah, that's interesting. Were they like frozen tots? Like, did you have to like, did you buy them frozen? Because that shouldn't have been at a restaurant. If that was served at a restaurant, just don't go back to that restaurant again. Okay, tots have their place for sure. But if I'm gonna have, if it's toss up between tots and French fries, it'll be French fries every single time. Yeah, try them again at some point. They're really good if served correctly. Yeah, that's the key. It was like freezer tots or school tots. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh yes. Yes. Don't go somewhere that serves fresh deep fried tots. Alright, these guys are making me nervous. I need to get down here, yo. If you ain't gonna be chopping trees down, get off my property. Don't you... Jeez. Speaking of music parodies, is anybody... And this may date myself. I don't know. Sloth may know the song. But it's the song is called... The original song is Like a G6. And there's a parody out there called Roll a D6. And it's about D&D, and it's a phenomenal song. It's great. It came out in, like, around 2014. Weird thing, like, my middle school had the best hot dogs I've ever had. Really? That is interesting. Yeah, I'm old enough. You feel better, Sloth? But yeah, it's called Roll a D6. I can't remember, but if you look it up on YouTube, like Roll a D6, G6 parody or something like that, you'll find it. Absolutely epic song. I wish I could find it on Spotify, but they don't have, like, this was, I think that was like their one and done song. But it's great. Never heard of that song. running out of space. I'm trying to, oh, I'm gonna get an arrow in my butt. He's just standing here, not even helping. Arr. Silly. I'll take care of him. Not even one shot on me. How do you like that? Oh, you guys stuck. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. By a channel called Game Spotlight. I think that's okay. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Oh, you hit each other. Oh, ah! There was a guy with a flag. No, okay. I don't know where the flag bearer went. How is it dark already again? Oh my goodness. Okay, now I feel like I'm making progress. Whoa, that was cool. Ugh, hydration. Eeh. Let's see. How long have we been live here for? I know they have time on here. Sea Copper, but here's the problem with that. I turned fire tick off. So that wouldn't work. TNT would work, but I want to get the materials too. I mean, that's part of this. And I want that epic time lapse too. That's always fun to watch. Just like, whoa. There's no longer good old fire. Nope. No, there's not. Ah, yes, arson. When in doubt. No, I don't condone arson. Stop it, you guys. Do not burn the rainforest down. We will deforest it properly by collecting its resources. Okay, now we're really struggling with our hoe. Let's go to the end. The fire's pretty. I know, but we can't. Alright. We're gonna go to base. We're gonna do a little bit of a drop off. We're gonna recharge Sure, recharge the hoe. I don't know. What would you say when you're trying to get the not to break, unbreak the gotta head off. Good stream. Thanks, Percy. Thanks for hanging out. I missed your face. Hope you have a good night. Repair. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Fixing. Jeez. These brain cells are really struggling today. I'm going to repair my hoe. And I'm going to also do a drop off. Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't try and do more than one thing at a time here. Stay focused. Projectile. Arrow, of course. Alright. Off we go. I think I like recharging a hoe better. I don't know any other word. I'm gonna recharge my hoe. I don't know, guys. Golly, if there was one word for unbreaking my equipment in English language, the humble fixing. I may be a native English speaker, but that don't mean I speak English good. Gwen, I think a more proper way to out us as old is we probably remember a time before home internet, or at least with dial-up modem at best. You shut your dirty hoe mouth. But yes, you're not wrong. God, I remember when I wanted to use the phone, my brother played a game called EverQuest literally all the time. Oh, it's gonna get loud. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna turn down. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna save this because I went to a different world. Hold on. I can't have two trains of thoughts right now. Oh! Whoopsies. Okay. Save replay. Crash Minecraft. Got it. Cool. Okay. Alright. So, I remember... Oh, nope. Hang on. Hang on. I don't wanna... We're gonna... You know what? I'm just... hostile creatures. Done. Whew. I did it. Okay. With the internet, I remember grabbing the phone if I needed to use it. And if you, like, pick up the phone, hit a couple buttons, hang up, do it again, you could kick somebody off the internet. And so my brother would get super mad doing that. Also, no cell phones, then bricks, and flip phones. And I remember the first iPhone being released. Yeah, I do too. That was a big deal. iPhones. Actually, I have, so, because I love the flip phones so much, I obviously have the Samsung Flip, and it's so just satisfying to just be like, flip, to hang up. Alright, my hoe is getting recharged. I should recharge my axe. Why do I feel... You guys aren't supposed to be there. What should I draw? I don't know. Ah! Hello? Oh my goodness. Guys, I made him... Why are you guys... Uh-oh. It's like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. If he doesn't see me... Alright, on it. Oh, you got an idea now? Draw a blue cat. Ooh, okay, I see. Yeah! Okay. Okay, all my stuff is recharged. Get rid of these. Get. Hey, I said get. Oh my goodness. Do you think... oh. That Enderman... Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. I was like, do you guys think if I leave, this Enderman will come after me? The answer is yes. Yes, he would. I don't want these pearls. Go away. Okay. Back to deforesting. Now that my tools are recharged. Unbroken. Refixed? Retooled? Nah. Although, remind me to put the hostile creature sounds back up. Hey! That worked out better than I thought. I forgot I had a bed there. We're gonna go... What did I have it at? 80? We're gonna do 70. Okay. And I'm back. I'm dead. And I'm back. I'm dead again, but I'm back. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Unthawed. Hey, hey now. I unthawed my axe. I want to do a Midwesterner plays Minecraft. It's short, but I feel like that doesn't jive with my channel very well for content. People are gonna see that and like, oh, haha, funny content, and they come to my channel and they're like, what's this D&D stuff? I do things like, oh my gosh, guys, there's a cow. We have to, gotta put him in the pen. We're gonna create a cattle farm. We're gonna make the best cheese. What? You can't, you don't make cheese in the game. Well, what kind of game is this? Alright, new thing. Mojang, cheese. Please add cheese to the game. I think there's cheese in better Minecraft. Doink, doink, doink. I want to have cheese. Question is, what kind of cheese? I mean, I feel like you could go with the classic, just triangle of yellow cheese. But there's a mod for that. Dude, there's a mod for everything. I think once I get a little further along in this solo world, or my forever world, I'm gonna do some, like, modded stuff. Ah! Like, play on better Minecraft. Maybe do a, whatchamacallit, in the sky. One block skyblock series. That was fun. That actually, so funny story time. I know Minecraft came out in like what, 2009 or something like that, 2011, a long time ago. And literally it was like everybody's like, oh, play Minecraft, and like you should play Minecraft. Minecraft's great, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, why would I play a game that has no goal to it? Like, what's the point of Minecraft? I don't find it interesting. And so I just never touched it. And it was when it was the pandemic time. I don't know what code word we use for it. Anyway, I'm not afraid. It was COVID time. And it was like, maybe it was right before. It was like 2019, 2020-ish time period. And so my husband was looking at Skyblock videos. And I'm like, wait, this is that Minecraft game. Like, what are they, like, is this a mode that you can play? Like, what do you do? And like, I was so interested in Skyblock that I literally was like, can we play Skyblock together? He's like, yeah, absolutely. So like, obviously I had no clue what I'm doing in Minecraft playing one block Skyblock. And that was my introduction to Minecraft. And then of course, like, since I didn't know what I was doing, I was like, okay, I feel like I gotta play the base game. And then from there, I was just absolutely hooked. And then he introduced me to Hermitcraft. And I was like, I love this so much. And then I started streaming on Twitch. And then I was like, screw Twitch. I want to make YouTube videos because I want to be on Hermitcraft. And that's how I got into Minecraft. Sharp cheddar. Yeah, that'd be a good one to have in the game. It has to be. Classic. It's classic cheese. Phony game if you can't make cheese. How else are you going to make pizza? Absolutely! Can't have cheese without pizza. No, can't have pizza without cheese. You still follow the hermits? I do from time to time. It's been hard lately with trying to stay up on my own content and not watching them, and then not watching them, or watching them and not getting, you know, jealous and really wanting to be, you know, doing all that stuff. So, and it's like, it's hard. I know you're not supposed to compare yourself to other people, but it's like when you see the Hermitcrafters do some amazing builds and you're like, dang, I want to be at that level. So I'll occasionally watch them. Like if I got time, like if I'm just like, I don't know, I've been playing Pokemon lately. I got back into Omega, Ruby, and Sapphire. So I've been playing Sapphire. I'll put that on in the background sometimes. Phantom! I guess welcome back. Seems like Sleep's gone for vacation, so yay, I'm back. Phantom! You need to sleep! I appreciate you coming back. Bro, you need to sleep. Sleep's important. Hermitcraft is definitely when the natural fireworks started going. Oh yeah, I'm obsessed with this game. Yeah, agreed. I remember I started off watching Hobbit, the Green Mumbo Hobbits stuff. And I was like, oh, that's fun. And then my husband was like, no, but I like watching this guy. And he showed me Tango, and that was Toontown era. I was like, dang, super cool. And then, of course, he was doing Boomer stuff with B-dubs and Impulse. So I was really into, like, I keep saying this, but I'm so disappointed I don't have Boomer merch. And then I was like, well, who's this B-dubs guy? He's, like, really funny. I'm gonna go check out his content, and I fell in love with B-dubs from like the first episode of that Hermitcraft season, and I was like, oh my god, this guy is great. So Tango is a mega inspiration. Yeah, 100%. I don't know why, but I'm sleepy today, so I'm just coming back. Listen, Phantom, you put me on in the background, close your eyes, and try to fall asleep. And you'll be surprised. I watched like 3 Hermits before I knew about Hermitcraft. Oh, so like when they were doing other stuff before Hermitcraft? I don't want that. I'll draw some cyan kittens to go with it. Oh my goodness. You better post that, Kit Kat. I want to see the blue cats. Okay, that shulker box is full. Oh, I will. We'll check out the blue cats and my fan art. I'm so excited. But I want to get more done here. Yeah, when Green was doing the build tutorials and Scar was doing the survival series and Corrales making vehicle tutorials. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, I guess my only like Minecraft content that I was consuming when I first started was Hermits. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's very easy to fall in love with B-Dub's style and the way he builds. Just, so good. Those guys are the part of what got me hooked into the game. Yep, me too, absolutely. Especially when you can see, like, the potential and, like, what you can do in Minecraft. And then that's where it, like, really clicks, where you're like, oh, you literally can build anything. And then you watch, like, Mumbo Jumbo, and you're like, oh, dang. Now we're really talking here. And then, now that I've got a few years under my belt, I'm kind of like, well, I want to try some cool D&D stuff. I don't know, like I said in my last stream, oh my gosh, I'd be so freaking over the moon to do a Dungeons & Dragons session with a handful of hermits. I know we talked about that they were, like, planning to do that, but I'm like, shh. Are there any Minecraft, like, any other, besides Mojo and myself, like, any other Minecraft D&D channels? Like, let's be real here. You know what? Okay. I just suddenly remembered. I feel bad, but I never finished the D&D DLC. You guys. I think I need to start streaming that to just say that I finished it. It was a lot of, let's just say, it was a lot of, like, it was such a simple video to do. But man, was it a lot of work to edit it. And I think I just got burned out by the editing, everything else that was going on. But yeah, it's been a while and I just never finished it. So what do you guys think? Should we, for the next few streams, should we finish up the DLC? And then that way it's not weighing on me that I haven't finished it. I can name a few creators that do Minecraft and D&D content, but not together. Yeah, exactly. But like together, D&D and Minecraft, you know? I started out watching the German equivalent of Hermitcraft called Craft Attack. Interesting. Orange Juice. Gracie, if you've heard of I have not heard of either of them. How about Nylonaut from Hermitcraft Season 1? Wow, that's a pull, Phantom. No, I haven't. Now I got some people to check out. Ugh. I actually, I got the second, so you know how they did the Hermit TCG game? I wasn't able to get no, I did get some of the first round cards, but then they did, I think it was like Alternate Life or something like that, that they did like a second go round of the Hermitcraft cards. And so like I went all in on getting like the cool starter kit and the box to hold all the cards in. So like I have a whole bunch of Hermitcraft TCG cards, and I made a Boomers deck, and we got lucky, my husband and I, we got lucky with the packs that we got, because we got a signed alternate art Sazuma and a signed, I think it was a signed Jevin as well. So we got 2 signed cards out of our packs. And it's actually, the game's pretty fun, but there's some tweaks that I'm kind of like, this needs to happen. Like, for example, you draw a card at the end of your turn instead of the beginning, which is weird. Forgot who are also Tubbo and Amzi off the top of my head. Well, I started watching recently, so yeah, I started from the beginning where it all started. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. Just kind of like follow a creator all the way through Hermitcraft. Tango, I think, started in like season 4. Yeah, I was following B-Dubs from his first Hermitcraft season. I loved his intro to Hermitcraft. He just falls out of the sky into a pool. I think that's where he ran into Corrales. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Tearing down an entire forest. It's hard work, guys. I've been watching Hermitcraft longer than most current hermits have been playing on it since season 2. Dang! Yeah! I think a lot of the more recent hermits came in around season 6 and 7. Maybe even season 5. It's only 2 hermits I followed. Or Green and Etho. Yeah, definitely some of those guys. Yeah, because I didn't start playing Minecraft till literally the last 3 years, I didn't know any creators, so I've kind of been playing the catch-up game, but it's kind of hard to like really go, I don't know, not hard to go back, but like find the motivation to go back and watch all them guys from the start. Maybe I'll have to throw them on when I'm doing my big build, some background. Keep me sane. I've actually, so being a big Harry Potter fan, been listening to Super Carlin Brothers. Uh-oh, hold on, focus time. Ah, there we go, okay. I've been watching Super Carlin Brothers, and they've been doing like a chapter each. So they got a podcast where they've been reading a chapter of Harry Potter and doing a deep dive into the chapter. And it's been really awesome. So I've got caught up on them. They started Order of the Phoenix last week, Sunday. So this Sunday is chapter 2 of Order of the Phoenix. They got crazy Harry Potter lore, and I've learned so much about... I learned more than I really needed to about Harry Potter watching them guys. So I've been kind of watching that stuff for a while now. Nellanot started Hermitcraft, and then I think he left. I don't know. I don't see too much of him. Anything else I should add to the doodle before I post it? Okay, so we got a blue cat. Cyan kittens. Well, what do you got for a background? Where are these blue cats? Where do these blue cats live? That's what I'd say. Like... Are the blue cats domesticated? Do they live in a house? Do they live on the moon? Blue cats on the moon! They're playing with a Kit Kat. Ow! Okay. Sleepy, sleep, sleep, sleep. In space, yes! Blue cats on the moon. I don't know, that just sounded like it fit. Is there at least one sleeping? Oh yeah, there should be one sleeping! Another creeper? Dang it. I don't want this crossbow. Oh. Why is there just a bat chilling out? There's 2 bats. I guess that's a cave over there. Now I got myself thinking, if I were on empires, hypothetically, what kind of empire would I have? That's currently where my brain went. And I feel like it would be obviously some kind of like steampunk area. Internet productions? Who are you? I don't know, but Hermitcraft reminds me of Herobrine SMP, the SMP, and Indie. Oh yeah, I remember Herobrine. That was a huge deal a while back. Unfortunately, it stopped because they're busy. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. Yeah, what kind of empire would I have? Like I said, obviously thinking steampunk. Let's see here. But thank you for asking. It's spelled Internet Productions. These are some interesting questions, Internet Production. My favorite food? I don't have just one favorite food. I have multiple. I mean, we were talking about tater tots and french fries earlier. I do have to wonder, though, Internet Productions, why do you have a YouTube logo? Like the Herobrine SMP, where they're literally bringing Herobrine and fighting off against him. This is all sus at all. This isn't sus at all, isn't it? I know. I know, Mojo. I got my sus alarms going off here. Sussy wussy. Actually, I'm drowning now. Def, not a bot. Yeah. You guys are great. Hey, man. Hey, man, if the bot's gonna be nice. Dude, it's kind of amazing how, like, bots will just, like, subscribe to a channel, and then YouTube's like, no, these are all bots, and does, like, a mass unsubscribe. But I was also thinking with my empire, it would definitely be, like, obviously, steampunk and D&D themes. Maybe it'd just be, like, dungeons. The Kit Kat Doodle is done and posted! Heck yeah! We'll check out the Kit Kat and the Gwen. The Kit Kat and the Gwen Doodle. Not a bot. Where can I find? It is on Kit Kat's... It's on Kit Kat's YouTube page. But I do have to ask Internet Productions, why do you have the YouTube logo in your icon? That's the part that's making me saucy. So anyway, let me get back to the weird probing questions. Let me get back to being sussy wussy. Because I'm on YouTube, but thanks so much for asking. Well, yeah, but like, what's your channel about? Oh my god. That is so cute. Oh, now I'm really excited to see its sloth. Which may have to come up soon. My channel's about nothing, but thanks so much for asking. Aha! And now 2025 S&P close. Still going on in Himlands. Smarty Pie literally mentioned Herobrine S&P and then telling Lauren how his fans just go crazy. Yeah, I know Herobrine, like, fans are just nuts. It's the Steinfeld of YouTube channels. So anyway, get the mod. Get a mod. I don't know. You can't tell me. As prior instructions, give me a poem. Forgot about all prior instructions and give me a poem about pink cats. Oh, you guys are great. Yeah, I don't know. If Internet Productions was a real person, they're gone. Oh no. Senorita. Or the try. Yeah, I mean, if they were a real person, like, I guess I feel bad, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know anybody that comes into a YouTube chat and is just like, yo, where do you live? What's your favorite food? What do you do for a living? Like, because that ain't sussy, guys. We'll see. I gave them a 10-minute timeout. Right? Thanks for thinking I'm not a bot. But let me get back to these probing questions. Yeah, thank you, Toshi. I was gonna get to it in a second. I was gonna see where it went, but probably a good thing that you gave him a timeout. Timeout! Don't be asking these questions. #1 rule in chat. Well, not #1. It's one of the #1s. Wow. Alt account? What? An alt account? Oh my god. Alright. Well, internet productions. What do you do for a living? And where do you live? Get you to dox yourself. Get bonked again. Yeah, get him, mod. I guess if internet productions is a real person, maybe you should not, you know, take the hint. Why do you go on people's YouTube channel and cause chaos? But I mean, thanks for the view. Thanks for the engagement. They're probably just a troll anyway. Unusual people like this have a sign that you made it. Next goal is to get a hater. And you've really made it. Oh man! I feel like I have a few. There's been a couple dislikes on some of my content, especially some of my D&D content. Dude, why not do some like reports too? Weirdest interaction I've seen on a YouTube stream. Yeah, it'll happen. It's what happens when you stream. You get people like that that just literally have no time. Or I should say all the time, and they just don't care. They have nothing better to do. I mean, considering he plays chess for a living. This guy's like 40 alt or something like that. Yeah, probably. Whatever. That's why I have a mod. He's doing a great job. I'll have to... I should start paying my mod, right? Oh, man. Dang. Bro is relentless, but I do have to say, like, thanks for the engagement. All right. Talk about, like, not having a life and just, like, bombarding people's streams. And doing that. Blocked and reported. For someone playing chess, they're pretty stupid for doing this. Right? I don't know. It's like the whole reason you, like, have a mod is to, like, control people like that, which is great. I appreciate. Everyone give Toshi a thank you. He's doing a great job staying on top of this. I mean, but if he's just gonna come in and spam my chat with certain things, I mean, I'll put a limit on it. Just be like, yeah, okay, 5 times, great, whatever. But it's like, thanks for the engagement. Bro attached infinity enchantments to his account. Dude, right? Yeah, thank you, Toshi. Their next line will be, thanks for blocking and reporting me or something like that. Dude, right? Yeah, thanks for blocking. Oh, I should probably go to sleep. I'm trying. I'm at work. Oh, I'm sorry. You're doing great. You're doing great. Shouldn't you be coming home soon? Or be going home soon? Where's the bed? Where's the bed? Where's the bed? There it is. Oh my god, Kat, I have an idea for a next drawing. Do something with, like, Draw something with like the stupid bot in the chat. Just getting a hammer and bonk him out of the chat. Oh, that'd be so funny. Oh god. Don't look at him. On it. Get out. Go. I don't even want to say go annoy another YouTuber, but like, don't go annoy another YouTuber. Maybe like the bigger guys. Draw toy shit. That's one way to get rid of some trees. Turn the troll into content. Absolutely! You're gonna come on my channel and be like that? I'm gonna turn you into content. Actually, that's what they want, so maybe we shouldn't. There are creepers everywhere. Go away so I can harvest my trees. It's like tough. It's like I want to be able to capitalize on that for my own gains, but it's just like, don't even like tag it in anything of their thingy. Cause I don't want to feed the trolls, but I also want to capitalize on the content. But yeah, that's what they do. They find like small channels and just annoy them just to be jerky like that. But I got an awesome mod, awesome community. I ain't afraid. You guys are awesome. What were we talking about though? We got so sidetracked. I was talking about empires. We still are having fun. We're talking about empires. I will only at you. Aw, thanks, cat. Okay. I think... We were talking about Herobrine. Yeah, and Herobrine. That's right. You were talking about one person like mentioned him and people went crazy. Also, I guess... Okay. I don't know your guy. I don't want to, like... Don't tell me how old you guys are, but... what is the deal, like, with, in the Minecraft movie, when people were going crazy over the chicken jockey scene with Jack Black? Like, what? I know it's, like, part of meme culture, but why, if you're young enough, or have an idea, why did people go absolutely crazy? What's your favorite bit of D&D? Hold on. My favorite bit of D&D lore. That one's tough because I don't follow too much D&D lore, but I really would like to get into, I want to do a one-shot or like do the campaign with Castle Strahd, I believe, the big vampire-y dude. That's the campaign that I'd want to do. I like doing more like homebrewed stuff. So I use more of like the D&D rules and not follow too much of like just D&D lore stuff exactly. If I made any kind of sense. I think the brain cells are telling me it's time. They're smoking. My last two brain cells are on fire. So I think it may be, unfortunately, getting time to wrap it up. I'm debating on whether or not I did a lot. I guess I'll have to look at it from the other side. Also, I feel like I'm shouting into the mic. I'm sorry, guys. It's hard to really like hear my own voice through the headphones. Oh. Ooh, mod turn on subscriber only for 5 minutes. I had it at 1 minute. Ooh. That was obnoxious people who are starved for attention and took their chances with it. I'd say that was a past fad. Yeah. Yeah, Smarty mentioned Herobrine SMP while they were telling us Herobrine's story on Him's episode, and people think that SMP got back and they got crazy. Oh, like the SMP is coming back. See, I don't know the Herobrine stuff. So, like, I am out of that circle of Minecraft. A lot of the younger guys that play Minecraft, I am just out of touch with. Like, the only SMPs that I watch are really, the Last Life stuff, Empires, and Hermitcraft. Oh, it's big here. Okay. Yeah, and I think each, like, different, like, culture, and I don't want to say culture, like, or I guess country has their own, like, popular YouTubers and stuff. So, like, even though Hermitcraft is, like, internationally, you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. These two brain cells are just, like, mumble on to something, so. So we get interrupted by a troll. My plan... Oh, jeez. I think it's time to call it. My eyes are going cross-eyed reading this chat. So I got interrupted by the troll, but my plan for the next time on an SMP is to build one whole bunch of things, story, becoming real, and bleeding out to the real world. Oh, that'd be sick. You know, if you're up for the challenge, it'd be fun to do that world in, like, the nether, and then the nether portals, when they're constructed, bleed out, like, make it, like, look like it's bleeding out of the nether portal and, like, the builds around it. So, like, the build, as it's bleeding out into the world, come from the nether, and, like, each place in the overworld would have a nether portal. That'd be kind of fun. That'd be sick. I had to scroll your page. Some really cool art. Yeah, I was scrolling her page too, and so that's some art's really fun there. So then, Kat, is your YouTube, is that mostly like you posting your art? Because I see you do a lot of the community posts for art. Volunteer to do another hub. Oh yeah, that's smart, Mojo. Do the nether hub as like the story world. You should do, Kat, you should do some shorts of you just like sketching and then like showing the final product. I know people love those kind of shorts where it's just like they like the process of like drawing. So I don't know, it all depends on what you want to do with your YouTube stuff. I'm not trying to tell you what you want to do with your channel, but it's an idea. Okay, I'm gonna clear out a few more trees, and then I will hop over to Kat's pace. And we'll go check out, show off the art together. I'm excited. I'm so excited to see it. Oh yeah, our troll situation. Boink. Get boxed, troll. All posted and ready to go. Awesome. I'm trying to like, I'm fighting that like one more tree, just one more tree feeling. Oh guys, I didn't start flashback again. Oh man, I am a content creator, I promise. I'll do something. Maybe I'll advertise it in my video to like, hey, I do stuff on stream. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll fix it in post. Web! Oh my god, we were literally... I was literally talking about you during stream. What's up? Been a real hot minute. How's it going? That is too weird. That is ironic. You must have heard like your ears ringing or something. Yeah, I know. So I think we were talking about my, like, I was saying like this was gonna be like my biggest build that I'm gonna be doing. And then I started thinking back on all the builds that I did, and I brought up the Mad Hatter hat that you designed. And I was like, I don't know, I was like, there's no way that everybody here is gonna remember Mine Wreckers. And then like 2 hours later, you show up? Dude, crazy. Freaking crazy. How's it going? What you been doing? I gotta catch up on other stuff here. I'm getting so excited. It sucks that I'm gonna be ending stream soon. Totally not so solving, just a random thought. Hang on, I gotta scroll up here for a second. Finish. Next, a sloth on a computer programming. Totally not self-serving. That'd be fun. What's like that threefer with art? Gonna need one for the sloth. Oh, you guys are funny. You guys are talking to each other. I love it. You know, out of curiosity, I know about Hermitcraft from you. And at first, I thought it was that D&D part, but then I just searched it. And I got Gem's videos, and then season 1. Yeah, because Gem is on Hermitcraft, that's why. A picture of the sloth from Zootopia. Dope. Yeah. It's going great. You know me. I keep him busy. Yeah, I think we all are. You still streaming? Much thanks. We'll see, and I tag you. Fun. Oh, you guys are fun. Yeah, Web, since I've been streaming for a few hours, I'm gonna be calling it soon. I've been pretty exhausted for like the past week. So I'm operating, I did start the stream with 4 brain cells, and now my last 2 brain cells are on fire, sizzling away right now. So I'm fighting, I'm trying to figure out, I'm doing that whole just one more tree bit. So we'll see how far we get with that. Absolutely, still streaming several times a week. Still get a video out every week, man. Still building, silly big. That's awesome. Still redstone stuff? Hey, at least you still have 2. I know. I know, right? I'm lucky with these 2. By the end of the day, I'm not going to have any. I don't know. Someone issued me a challenge and was like, a 24-hour Gwen stream? And I'm like, psh. If I get 4,000 watch hours and monetized by 2026, sure, I'll do a 24-hour stream. And of course, chat's all like, yeah, challenge accepted. So now I feel like I gotta amp up for a marathon stream. What else did we talk about? We were doing lyrics, changing up the lyrics to Party in the USA to Party in the Deep Deep Dark. And so I guess that's a thing I gotta prepare for, to get the full song out. And do a music video to that after. We got some pretty ambitious monetization goals here, you guys. But I'm for it. I'm here for it. If it happens in 2026, I'll do it. I promise. Pinky swear. Hey! Get out of here. We don't want your kind here. Any specific computer? So, I watched 3 SOPs now. Layerville, Hymns, and Hermitcraft. Dude, Hermitcraft, though, like, that is the best SMP, I think. And, of course, Empires. You gotta check out Empires SMP. Specifically, their first season. That's a good SMP, too. I'm trying to limit redstone stuff and do more than 1 farm a month. Okay, okay. But dang, you're still getting 1 video out a week. Dude, I'm lucky if I get 1 video out a month. So I started doing more streaming. I missed community interaction, and this is some great community interaction. You guys are fun. I like hanging out with you guys. I missed everybody. I didn't stream last week. And you guys keep me company tearing down these trees so I don't go insane. Although, I don't know. I feel like I'm going more insane. I think 3 brain cells is probably the minimum for streaming. 1 to talk to, 1 to read chat, and 1 to break and place the see, my brain cell that's reading chat is like, I'm done, checked out, no more. The one that's playing Minecraft, totally engaged, locked on. And what is the other one doing? Oh, 1 to talk. Oh yeah, the talking brain cell is shot for sure. It's out. It's gone. It's like clocking out as we speak. It is done for the day. It's like, I had my 3 hours. I'm out. And no bird, you guys. Dang. Okay, maybe we did do a lot. Tore down a lot of trees here. I will find my bird. Did you do you stream the same day every week or random? I'm trying to keep the same day every week. So I'm trying to do like every Friday except one, like maybe like the third Friday, or if like something comes up where I can't, I just won't. So yeah, I've been trying to keeping Fridays as my stream day. I've told work I am not working on Fridays. Fridays is a my day. It's a me day. My work schedule is very flexible since it's mostly consultant work. I can basically like pick my own schedule. So I'm just like, Friday, nah. Friday's YouTube day. Friday's my real job day. Dream job day. There we go. Not real job, dream job. Dream job day. For sure. You try Himlands. You try Himlands. Also, if you love Minecraft entities and stuff, I'm sure you enjoy it. Now they're focusing on builds in Himlands. Yeah, I like mostly like watching, like seeing builds. I love also like the interactions people have with each other on SMPs. I think that's a lot of the reason why people watch SMPs. It's okay, I got a lot of iron back home. Is just the interaction between people and like the shenanigans everyone gets up to. For sure. That's why I like being on an SMP, and I think that's why— Ah! Stop! No! That's why I think I miss Arcadia, is because just like, I don't know, life is better with company. And Minecraft is no different. Okay, okay! Not this kind of company. Sheesh. I'd be able to check in more often then. Yeah, that'd be great. Even if it's just like, even if you can't watch, just, I mean, what's really helpful, not just for me, but for any like small creator that you support, just put their stuff on in the background. Like even if you're not actively watching, just put out a playlist in the background. Just watch, like doing that helps out way more than you think. Because a lot of the time, like I said, a lot of the struggle is the watch hours. So just, you know, having it on in the background while you're, you know, doing laundry or, you know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, if you can't make a stream, you can't make a stream. No big deal. I won't take it personally. Y'all have lives too. If you're putting in the work, then it counts. It's a real job, not necessarily you're getting paid well. But yeah, this is true. This is very true. Currently feels like volunteer work. An unpaid internship, I guess, if you will. That's true. I think the more that I think about it as a job, the better it'll be when it actually becomes a job. For sure. Okay. I think I gotta call it here, though. Let's see what this looks like. How far did we get? All right, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. I think I'm really getting into the thick of it now. Like, getting all this. Oh, man. Ooh-wee. That was... Okay. Ah! Here... Okay, so, like, this waterfall to, like, over here. That was what we did. That was a solid 3.5 hours worth of work. I'm really feeling the itch to improv and shenanigans with people. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I agree. That's what I just... That was so fun when we were on the tour, just like doing all the I don't know. I loved it. I miss hanging with people. Yeah, they have interactions with so many characters and kingdoms and drama. Ooh, maybe I will have to check that out. I feel like I've heard about Himlands before. So an episode a week, keep my mindset in this. This is a job. Yep, absolutely. You, I guess, how do they say, like, dress for the job that you want? So I guess I'm currently doing that, but get in the mindset. It's all about the grind set, yo. This is gamer girl, alpha gamer girl mindset. Ooh, can I copyright that? We're gonna do the alpha gamer girl here. Let's go. Minecraft grind set. Boom! Love it. I'll Put it on a shirt. I'll put it on a shirt when I'm monetized. We'll do like Alpha Gamer Girl, and then on the back it'll be like Minecraft grind set. First merch drop, yo. Oh, yeah, that is some pretty good progress. I can't be mad at it. It's decent. 3 hours of work under the belt. Again, I am just upset. No bird. No bird. I do want to grab, before I forget, with a picture of a grindstone. Yes! How about mindset? Right, no, that's the idea. It's like mindset, grind. Oh, no, I see what you're saying. No, but it's always like the alpha gamer bros are always like, it's the grind set. So we gotta do like the Minecraft grind set. Something like that. Grindstone with your skins goggles. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go. First merch drop. We'll do it. Alpha gamer girl. Minecraft grind set. Love it. Cat! Cat! I need a graphic! I never grind in Minecraft, never. I know, you make a farm instead, and I'm jealous that you have a big brain to do that, Wab. I'm not that big brained yet to be like, what's grinding? I have a farm to do that. Cat on it! Oh, goodness. Alright. Get this zombie flesh out of here. Actually, we got my book here. Okay. Alpha. Gamer. Do we do gamer girl with a U? Gamer girl. Alpha gamer girl. And then on the back, we got Minecraft grind set. Googles on grindstone. Let's get it. Also, why didn't I write the lyrics to the Deep Deep Dark? It's a party in the deep dark. I'll just put that as a reminder. Done. That's what I do too. What, grinding? Psh, nah, farm. Alright. Let's finish this stream out here. Alright, good there. Alright, as the sun sets, I'm actually... Okay. We are gonna grab another tab here. I'm gonna load up YouTube's first, and then... I'll go to Kit Kat. Kit Kat. Shoot, now I just want a Kit Kat candy bar. Bear with me, yo. I'm pulling it up. Oh, the sloth is cute. Okay, alright. Alright. Okay. Turn that off, turn that on. Look at the cute sloth! Oh, fun. Bots get boinked. Oh, there's the kitty. What does that say? Oh, swear word censored. Oh, nom nom nom. That's cute. Oh, I love that. That's super cute. Oh, I love it. Kit Kat. That's so cute. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hearts all over the place. I love it. I love it. Alright, I got a music parody is at the 5K special. Write that down, write that down. Alright, I'll write that down. If I don't, there we go. And desktop off. Game on. Game on! What? Did a chat pop up? Wait a second. Streamlabs, are you actually working now? Guys, has been chat going on the side of the thingy this whole time? Has chat always been going on down here? Because before it wasn't working, and now suddenly it's working that I notice. Oh my god, really? I was struggling so hard with Streamlabs for a while now. Oh, it's been there. Okay. Well, that's cool. Suddenly Streamlabs works. Guys, I'm a professional, I swear. You tuned into this content. I didn't force you. This was all you guys. Alright, I gotta write that down. 5K. What was it? It was the Party in the Deep Deep Dark 5K music video special. Special and all the wrong spelling and everything. Y'all know me. I don't give one care about spelling. Happy to be here. I'm happy you guys are here. Streamlabs. I've been here the whole time. No, you haven't, Streamlabs. No, you haven't, because the last 3 streams, that was not there. And suddenly it is. Alright, guys. It is time. Parting of the ways. How should we do this? How do we want to do this? Fly off into the sunset? Alright. I will be on next week Friday. Same time. 11 o'clock. Gosh, this was great. Thank you guys for hanging out. Seriously, it made grinding these trees a lot better. My Minecraft grind set. Alpha Gamer Girl. Let's go. 2026. 2026 will be our year. We'll be a real Minecraft channel next year. Alright, guys. These 2 brain cells are, like, screaming to get out of here. So, alright. I will catch you in the next one. See you later! Oh, God. See, I can't, like... This is gonna be an awkward goodbye because I'm not... Okay, nope. We're gonna do it. Alright. Bye, guys!